Everyone all talk at once so that we can overwhelm our viewers.
Hello.
Overwhelm. D. Hello everyone. I'm
Welcome
a clown.
in.
Someone already redeemed a clown on my end.
Wow, you're already a clown.
I'm already a clown.
You know what we should do? Trash Taste has this really cool thing where they make someone the host for the podcast, right? We should do that where like one of us gets to do the intro.
Frisky Frankie here, femboy, race queen, racing VTuber.
Well, Frankie gets to go first, so that means that he doesn't get to go next week. That's how it works.
Alongside Lithium Fox and Ruska Kiyoso. And we're here, IndyCar Mirai Fridays at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We know what
I love
Indy
that Frankie
means.
just... I love that Frankie just took it upon himself. He's just like, I'm going to be the first host.
Frankie volunteered himself. Also, Asa, thank you for the resub. Meow, 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 meow. Meow to you too.
Hi, Asa.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
All right.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. What the fuck isn't my OVR toolkit shit working right now?
Are we
Meow,
driving
meow,
at
meow, meow, meow,
Indianapolis
meow,
today?
What?
Wait, is it actually been redeemed? Oh, fuck's sake.
Christmas weather in life with mental stress and full of life.
That one's my
Nothing
fault.
gets to you. Staying
Sorry.
fresh, staying cool with mental stress and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mental stressness. Fresh goes better with mental stress and full of life. Mentals, the fresh maker.
You know, I wonder if I can like just deafen a specific person
No,
in
please.
Discord from my stream deck.
No, it's not my fault someone redeemed it.
Okay, who made the redeem?
That is beside the point.
Okay.
The point is someone redeemed the redeem.
The redeem.
They redeemed the redeem.
Can you just deem it? Like, we're talking about redeeming, but can you just do the initial deem?
What?
Like, if you redeem something, it's like the second time that you have deemed it because you're redeeming it, like rewinding or repeating. So, who did the initial deem?
So I love that I had everything set up perfectly. Everything was set up before I even sat in the chair. And then OVR Toolkit shits the bed. I love VR. God damn it.
What's redemption if there's redemption?
Mm.
So is this just straight up the fixed Indy 500 setup?
Okay, but Frankie, what's the D if there's red?
Perfect pit entry.
See, I set Frankie up for like the perfect D's joke, and he didn't take it.
Sorry, I'm busy. It's Indy. We gotta focus on Indy.
I am learning so much about the English language right now.
Ruska.
Yes?
Darn. Oh, okay. What's the name of the fixed Indy 500 setup?
I feel like it's what you just said.
Oh, no, the qualifying setup.
Oh. Something like Indianapolis qual, something or other. I'll quickly load into one now. Where is it? I'll just load into a practice of the qualifying. Like a test
Darn,
the
the pit lane exit is quite...
Oh, I can just go on Garage 61. What am I doing?
Oh, it works now. Cool.
IR18.
Just had to restart it, I guess.
apparently, my total time with the IndyCar Indianapolis Oval on Garage 61 is 32 hours, 37 minutes.
Wait, what?
Apparently.
You're kind of quiet for me, Reska.
Really?
Did you change any settings?
Actually, my gain might be slightly lower. I was probably talking kind of slow there, kind of quiet anyway. But... Any better now, or not really?
Right now, no.
Let me see.
Okay,
Let me
now
see
you're
if I
for
turned
me
you
at-
down.
Oh, hang on.
accidentally.
Oh no, my gain should be the same at least, unless something else is fucked up. I haven't changed.
Windows did a fuck. Yeah, I have you at like 140 Reska right now.
What? Have I always been quiet?
Well, I
Okay,
mean, I
Reska,
also-
it does seem
I also
like the Indy Oval Fixed qualifying setup is the same as the Indy 500 qualifying setup because you got fuel here for 4 laps.
Yeah, the setup is just Indianapolis
All right, so
2022
what
Oval Qual.
What am I joining again?
Oval Fixed.
IndyCar Series Oval Fixed.
Their series oval faxed.
I think it's not quite open yet, but it's about to open.
Yep.
What the fuck, iRacing? I joined in at 10 seconds after. Why can't I register? By the way, I did make a small update to my paint, and I am pretty happy
Neat.
with it.
What's
the
that new
update?
logo on the side, Lith? Tell us about it.
Yeah, the new logo is my new ambassador program for Advanced GG.
You've got a new primary sponsor.
Yeah. If you go to advanced.gg, you can use my code LithiumFox10 to get 10% off your order. So far, the only flavor I like so far is ramune, but I've heard sour apple's really good, so I kind of want to try that. I'll probably just, if I get anything from it, I'll probably just use that to try more flavors because I want to find more stuff that I like other than just ramune.
Alrighty, thank you for the 90 stream streak. That is insane.
That is so many streams.
I know.
I wish I had someone that watched 90 of my streams in a row.
I don't have someone who watches.
But the
90
problem is
streams
that
in a
I
row.
stream. The problem is I stream at random hours sometimes.
Yeah,
I
then
have
there's me
someone
with
who
like
watches.
a handful a week. It's probably easier.
You're talking, Reska. Is it because, as Frankie would say, you're so regimental?
I have someone who watches 100 streams in a row. It's Alex D. Miller.
Damn.
I'm sorry that I stream at random hours of the day. Okay, everyone, but also like it helps me. So
Do what you gotta do.
Ow.
The streak doesn't matter at the end of the day.
I don't think so.
So
Like, missing one doesn't mean you haven't watched. Like, if you watch 99 out of 100 streams, like, is that a bad fan? Like, no. Far from it, obviously. Not really any such thing as a bad fan, anyway.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
oh
Riley.
yeah, yes, there are such a thing as bad fans.
Oh, you know what I mean, though, but like, not bad in
They're
terms of they
Argentinians.
Wait, what?
What? Why do you always come up with like the most like unhinged,
I don't know.
racist thing?
Are you not familiar? Are you not familiar with all the bad stuff that Canapino's fans did to his teammates, or even right now in F1, Colapinto's fans were sending unhinged stuff to what's it, one of the Alpine drivers or something. I don't know.
Well, that's Colapinto's fans.
Why
Who
am I in the
are
middle of my? Why am I in the middle
mostly
of my room?
Argentinians.
But that is not to say that all Argentinians are like that, surely.
They're infamous for being like that.
Perhaps.
Why did my VR do this?
Do we have any idea about bars?
Well, did you change the bars at all for the qualifying?
No, in qualifying, I'm not changing the bars.
Okay.
But I am thinking for the race. I've done enough quali runs on this setup that that part's okay.
Well, the race setup starts at already a fairly, into it. Starts at 5 and 2, so it does seem like it seems reasonable. So I'm gonna just work on the weight tracker.
Yeah, okay.
apparently the fixed setups now have the influence of Robert Malechka III.
Or at least this fixed setup does. I don't know.
Yes, at least this fixed
Yes,
setup.
this is his setup. Matty on YouTube says, for the fixed race, I've made either 5 and 2 or 6 and 1 work. What was default again?
5 and 2 is the
So-
default.
I've
so-
got to map my weight jacket.
I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, I'm on top of everything. I can actually race with Frankie and Ruska right at the start and practice, and then everything broke.
Whoops, I didn't do it. Oh fuck!
Why did you break me?
Ruska.
Why did you break me, Ruska?
Yes.
Have you figured out how
What
to
Indy
make the
means?
weight jacker
Yes.
increase in multiples of 5s?
I was also watching this stream last night where Alex Miller dropped the info.
Oh, could you send me that?
multiples
info,
of 5? No, only multiples of 20.
then? Oh.
Yeah, only multiples of 20.
What? That?
Yeah. It's actually
Yeah,
scary.
no.
You never normally feel this, right? But when you're on the straight and you do that from 0 to -20 or -20 to 0, either depending which way you're going, your car will jerk right or left. So I find I'm often hitting the wall when I go onto the straight and turning in too early for corners because I'm setting my weight jacker. What?
I was then later told that it does not work as well as you would imagine on the fixed setup. And I
Wow.
was like, oh.
It's not worth much. I mean, we know that anyway. The same with
Well,
engine
like,
bonding. It's not worth much.
Well, like compared to the individualized...
Oh,
Like the
yeah, yeah.
hyperjacking
Like if you build
it's
a
like-
setup that is designed for it in some way, I don't know how you would.
Well,
but
no,
like,
even the fixed setup. Like
what I mean.
after I did my first qualifier, like I stopped doing it after that. I started doing the individual, like the stuff with the roll bar and stuff later. That's what I was trying to say.
so you stopped doing weight jacking at all?
I stopped. I do like a It's basically the way it works in for the 500 fixed at least is you set it to roll bar 1 and 4, and then you keep it at 0, and then you do your first lap, and then as you're going into 4, -1, and for every lap until you start your last lap, and then when you start so there's that. After your first lap, you set the front roll bar to 2. And then on the last lap, for every corner, you do -1 weight jacker. And then you set it to -20 out of 4.
Hi,
Right.
Sam. The rear is detached. Like,
Yeah,
so
that-
run that by
I think
me
I described
again.
that correctly.
It's like
Sam, if you wanna put it into words that people can read and like process, and not me like fumble over it and go back and forth on things, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, if you could just put it into words though.
wait. So the front roll bar is what?
Well, on the Indy 500 one, I don't know if that's the same as what
It's
we
the
have
same
here.
It's the
setup.
same-
But we're only
it's the
doing.
same-
But of course, we're only doing 1 lap versus 4.
Well,
so-
1 lap is the fastest
Yeah, but
lap
still.
anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, we don't have to do
1 and
4.
4.
We're doing specifically 1. Like you wouldn't use the
just
same weight. You'd
Don't
burn up your tires
worry
in
about
1
the
lap.
rear, yeah. Don't worry about the rear roll bar anyways. Just do 1 front roll bar, and then 0 weight jacker. I think,
Don't
unless
do that
you're
again.
supposed to decrease it. I don't know.
0 weight
Yeah.
jacker, you say?
I mean, you might be able to do like -1 because it's fixed, and we're only doing the 1 lap. And we're not doing like a 4 lap qualifier, so maybe.
Darn, I turned in not at all there.
All right, I'm gonna join the session now, and hopefully things will be in the right spot, because it decided for some reason that it was going to lose all of my data about where I was supposed to exist in 3D space. And now I have to grab stuff through a wall and almost punch my controller through a wall and almost break it, which really sucks. Just FYI. Come here, you.
Are there track temps similar to what it is in fixed
It should be the
Indy
same.
500? They're the same?
It's meant to be, but then obviously they changed the qualifying, so I don't know if they changed fixed to match it. And I don't know the conditions off the top of my head, so.
Brother!
pretty much 0 wind right now.
Also, thank you for the resubscribe. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing all the cuties in our chats today.
Hi, cuties.
V-Vice, no, actually, I don't have the audio itself on, so I can't hear it, because otherwise it doubles up because I'm doing... so I just said that because I saw it.
Oops.
Nope. I just got excited. All right. Wait, am I not in a... No,
You have
I'm
to
not in
wait.
the practice session with Frankie.
Arctic, you have to wait until the session starts. It doesn't give you a practice session. You have to just wait until the top of the hour. So the next one's in 6 minutes, and then wait a couple
is
more
literally
minutes
the worst.
because yeah, I did that.
Well,
if you've
my
registered
first-
for the qualifying, you will get it. If you, as long as you have the green bar that says please wait, you will definitely get in a couple of minutes after the hour. So if you sign up now and get your green bar, it will definitely pop off for you. It's usually like a minute or two after. I've been doing that. Check which one you're registering for, because it must be on the wrong one, to be honest. It will say qualifying in the like row, and it's usually written in like teal, light blue.
I did a 1 lap, no engine warming, 39.622. How are your first laps?
I haven't done. Wow. I don't know.
No,
remember.
just going back to the Indy 500 qualifier.
I've managed a 0.5, like a high 0.5.
Damn.
I 0.5 you say. With engine warming?
Yeah, obviously. But
Okay,
Indy
I
500 engine warming, so different.
Yes. I'm
I
doing
mean-
this, you know, up until 1:21.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, that's fast. That was only a first lap. Like, I have definitely not got a 0.5
Yeah.
average.
Yeah.
Like, no fucking way.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of those too, but then the rest of them much slower.
And my last run was a 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.6, which I found amusing. Yeah, I can't do Indy. I'm like 0.7 behind Matty, and that is the closest I can get. Like, there's nothing I could possibly do to get any closer without just, you know, 180 degree steering.
You're 7/10 off?
I'm literally behind him on track, yes. 0.7 seconds. Like, not lap time. That's the gap to him. But, like, how would anyone ever pass someone? Like, I can't get anywhere near him. But I'll watch him drive up to the guy in front of him with no issue.
You're talking about the race. I see. A racing. On
Yeah,
track.
definitely not average time.
Get a run off the corner.
Yeah, but there's no way to do that because it's one line, so that's...
No, it's not.
Okay, one line give or take, like, a few car widths.
A few car widths is all you need.
Well, obviously, if you're not on the ideal line, you're not going to be faster than the guy in front with clean air, so what do you do? Like, you're always going to be slower with dirty air, unless you have a tire advantage, so what do you do? No matter how much clean air you get, you'll be slower, so... That's what I never understand about... That's why I don't like the pack racing style, because it is, you know, there is one line that's the best and it's the bottom. And say it's the same in Indy, really. At least the 500, you have, like, strategy and shit. And now they've both gone wide for no reason, so now I will have a run. But that was rather fortunate for me.
Outside. Stay low.
But I can't do anything.
Clear outside.
Because the outside's stronger, which they were supposed to have fixed, but they didn't.
The outside is pretty strong.
Which is complete opposite of it, right?
Real life, yes, I know.
Still there at spot
I thought the outside was only supposed to be strong if like you were in the draft though.
In iRacing, it's always strong because the person on the bottom has to lift more and doesn't get a good run off the corner. You can carry more speed on the outside. Yeah, you're fine, Arctic.
Darn, me engine warming actually made it worse. Or maybe my line in turn 1 was just awful. Oh, the track temp increased. That makes sense.
And remember, Arctic, it won't be automatic. You will still have to click a join button when it comes up. But that will only be usually it's like a minute or two past the hour because it takes a bit of time to like kick in.
I just realized that I wasn't paying attention to the. By the way, in the actual IndyCar, I probably didn't need to feel that high, but okay.
If it doesn't work again, Arctic, post in. I think you're in like many of our servers, right? Like post like a screenshot of what you're signing up to. Try and figure out what's going wrong.
Yeah, like if you're on like one of our discords, that would probably be a good start. I'm sure someone can help, or we can take a look at it when we get a chance.
Clear.
What bar are you using in the race setup right now, Ruska?
Just default.
Oh, sorry, weight jacker.
Oh god, that's confusing. I went up to 2, but I don't know. I mean, that feels damn awful in dirty air. So, and I could just crank more in, but that's usually a bad idea.
Is it though?
Well, what do you run here in the race? You did a race here already.
I
know it's different
haven't
setup,
done a
but-
race yet.
Okay, but
I did, you know, the league
did the
race
league.
yesterday, but that was a different
I know.
setup, I'm pretty
But
sure.
But
entirely.
for an idea, what weight jacket
Oh,
you
yeah.
I
were
was
running?
I was
please?
up to like 10 weight jacker in the
Arctic got
race
it.
yesterday.
You got in nice.
Oh, you got it, nice.
Car inside.
Good luck for quality. Now the hard part comes.
Stay high.
See, I like the fact that we're back at an oval for iRacing for IndyCar.
What do you mean?
Well, at least for now.
Outside.
Because I actually have the iRating where I can actually be in the races with you half the time.
I mean, we do oval every week. We either do 1 or 2 ovals every week, and a maximum of 1 road
Ruska,
course.
Liff has been beating me on the ovals lately, so
Damn. So have I.
Inside.
Alright.
Still there. Clear.
Yeah, like if I'm beating you, Frankie, that means that Reska's beating you. Because Reska's usually beating me.
Arctic, the simplest way, like there's some cheese that we do, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because it's confusing to explain right now. And probably not worth it.
Inside.
Like, it doesn't help much. Like, you can leave the bars and weight jacket the same. Well, Matty recommends 1 front ARB,
Inside.
but I don't think it's too bad on default. I've yet to run it with 1 front ARB, and well, I probably won't now.
On the low side.
Manual ads.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't have damage match. Oh, well.
So everyone, did y'all see about how Max Verstappen made a Smurf account in real life?
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny as fuck.
What?
Who is this Franz Hermann? So Reska, apparently Max Verstappen is testing a GT3 car at the Nordschleifer, but he's using the name Franz Hermann.
Why does it... He doesn't need to do that, does he?
I don't know.
He already owns Verstappen.com Racing that run Ferraris in GT3. Why would he even...
And that's who he's testing for.
Oh, come on! His name's on the car!
Still there at the bottom.
It's to avoid attention. You know what he should have done then? if you wanted to avoid attention, just completely like be in disguise.
Oh, yeah, where like
You know what would be great?
Put on
You know what would be great?
sunglasses and face mask.
I was
you know,
gonna
like,
say like a mustache, just him with a mustache, but like he's driving the car.
like Nico Yazawa in Love Live.
oh shit.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
Now this is dirty air.
That's true. That's why they did it, probably. It's so that no one knows until he's there, and then it's like, oh, that's who he is. Okay.
He could have done the Paul Tracy thing and just shown up to the track wearing a luchador mask.
Outside.
Is that from the incredibly cursed Texas race? Not Texas, Mexico race. I don't know why I said Texas.
No, that was at a champ car race at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
Why? Okay, that's really random then.
Why is everyone committing
Stay high.
die in front of me?
Indy's hard.
Well,
No, just
you
someone went
see,
full
Frankie,
yeet into the pit
when-
road attenuator.
Yeah, easy to do.
How many cows are we gonna milk
They
on
pass.
stream today?
Milk.
Reska, are you milking cows, Reska?
Only if I win the race on Sunday.
Ah, that's true. I don't have any milk. That's right. I need milk for that.
They should let Indy 500 winners drink chocolate milk.
Or oat milk. The best milk.
That is not an option, no, Reska.
It should be.
Still there. Inside.
Or if I'm lactose
It
intolerant.
cannot be. Well, then die.
Inside.
Almond milk is also not an option.
It should be.
Still there.
Soy milk I can take it or leave it, but
Clear inside.
They let Fittipaldi drink OJ. Yes, but
Really?
not. Yes, but there was a big uproar.
really.
It's not like he did that and he got away unscathed.
Oh, why? Yeah, but why does it
Honestly,
matter?
I'm honestly surprised that he wasn't
Oh,
like
that makes sense.
immediately like destroyed on the spot by the fans. I'm just saying.
Why is okay? I don't know what these people. are
Let is
doing.
an interesting word.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I make my PC cry? That's the real question.
Chris Wilhite is in this practice session with me.
Who is that?
Someone with 6.7k oval I rating.
Damn. Must be
And
a
someone
NASCAR
I
guy.
know drives the IndyCar.
Oh.
Because I'm
Oh,
pretty sure they're
shit.
in one of the esports teams.
Well, I love that my system is doing this stupid. See, I had everything all nicely set, and now it hates me. And I don't know why.
And the AI wonders why we all hate them.
Just don't know why it's doing this. Yeah, why is it moving the chaperone space? It shouldn't be doing this.
WEC is on a Saturday. Spa WEC has always been on a Saturday. I'm not entirely sure why.
Spa 6 hours?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me it's on Saturday though, because in my head that was Sunday.
Why is it 6 hours and not 1,000 kilometers?
For TV reasons. 6
It's-
hours is a fixed time, so it's easier to deal with. And
It's
before
1,000 kilometers shorter or longer than 6 hours.
Well, it varies, but I think it's probably longer. Yeah, I would expect it to be longer. But in theory, particularly in the LMP1 era, yeah, maybe not anymore, but in the LMP1 era, if they ran flat out, good conditions, no rain, no safety cars, I think it would be less than 6 hours. But I'm not sure. And plus, you probably have a safety car. Or rain. And the two distance-based races they've had in recent years, the Sebring 1,000 miles and the Qatar 1,812 kilometers, they have a time limit that isn't much longer than the distance. I think Sebring, as far as I'm aware, never hit the distance. It always hit the time first, because like one safety car fucks it up already. The first Qatar, at least, I think ran to distance. I don't know about the second one. Although it's silly, really, because yeah, 6 hours for. So they say it's a long time ago they started doing that, but it fits. It fits into a TV schedule better because it's like a fixed time. But then last year they added 2 hours after a 3-hour red flag or whatever the hell happened. I can't remember. Like they just made the race longer, and it's like, okay, I didn't know you could do that. Hey Arctic, did it not go too well? Quality. WEC or WEC? I used to be a WEC boy, but I'm on board with WEC now. The newer fans started saying WEC, and
for you.
Well, I mean, WEC is a very wordy acronym, but I just thought calling it WEC sounded dumb. But now everyone calls it WEC, so fuck it.
WEC
It's WEC
implies
now.
the presence of the letter K.
Yeah, but how else would you pronounce WEC without saying WEC? Wes. Yeah, but then that implies
West
it's an
implies
S.
the presence of the letter S.
Wetch.
Which implies the presence of the letter H.
You know what?
Depends what language.
You know what? You know how you pronounce it?
WEC.
Pike's Eat.
No.
Which is what my VR is about to make me do. Holy shit. I'm actually getting mad. This is a
Okay.
nightmare.
You still have.
No, it's not.
You still have 3 minutes.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm done.
I'm just mad because I have to like reset it all now, and I'm like, I had it all perfectly set. Like everything was working perfectly, everything was nice, and now it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna reset every time you leave iRacing. I'm like, okay, I guess I corrupted it somehow. Don't know how that happened. Probably it's because I did VR chat. Space mover makes me sad because like I was on time today. I was on time. I had my trackers on 5 minutes into stream start, which is still better than what I usually do, instead of 10 minutes later. I was here with you two. We even did a countdown. We
Do I
gave
have
Ruska
anything?
gummy worms.
Did we?
No, but I wanted to gaslight you.
Oh.
I'll be right back. Gonna use the washroom before we get started here. You're not spamming. It's fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You did your 4
You're
laps. You just
fine.
hoped it worked. It'll have worked.
It's not like I'm talking about anything important. I'm just complaining about stupid stuff.
As long as you didn't have any
Start.
incidents, Arctic, including 0x's, then it counts. You're on the board. You got a quality time. And
I'll
yeah,
be
Matty,
back
I've
when
been-
I
So
use
the real
washroom.
question.
No worries.
So the real question is it iRacing or is it e-racing?
Iracing. Iracking.
E-racing.
Because C is like a K
Iracking.
sound now from WEC. So Iracking.
Okay, I guess I should also do the ads, honestly.
I'm gonna run the ads now too.
Yeah, I'm
While
sorry
we
to do more
all are.
ads again so soon, but
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
pushes more ads away. So I'm gonna BRB quickly while these run.
It is closer. Arctic weight jacker's fairly simple. All it's doing is it's just taking the right rear of the car. So it's taking the right rear, so that one, and then it either lifts it up or it lowers it, and that's all it's doing. So it'll say plus 20, minus 20, and that's it. Plus 20 makes it, if I recall, makes it looser. Minus 20 makes it tighter, if I recall.
I am back.
Lowers the rear. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to learn it, though. It gets confusing, but once you learn it, it's helpful. Because it can also teach you about, like, how the cars, like the balance and everything of it all works and stuff.
Hello,
And
hello, Gmro.
no,
on
you
YouTube.
don't.
You're on the negatives and the clean
fine.
air. You can do, yeah. Depending on setup and situation. I think Matthew was
No.
talking about doing negative weight jacker in the quality settings. And were you saying that as well, Liz? Negative weight jacker? Yeah.
Nope.
Because it's negative only relative to what the setup is. And if the setup has too much rotation, the negative gets rid of some of it.
No, don't worry about it. Questions are questions.
All right, all right, all right. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Also, you pet the Baja, Derek. Welcome in.
Super speedway sets tend to wear the right rear first, so a little negative weight jacket in clean air can work well. That's quite interesting.
I gotta see if my VR is broken again. Fudge. Let's see. All right, that's as close as I'm gonna get it right now. Well, no, I can.
Are we
improve
on
it.
the
I
same
can-
split?
I don't know.
I see Ruska.
Yeah, this might get bumped because it's popular week, isn't it? 3.8 KSOF.
Oh no, Liff is in this.
Oh, nice.
Liff is the last car.
Oh,
Just barely
yes.
made it in.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Top split. We all made the top split. In
Are
the
we,
sixth
well,
round.
are we sure?
Well, the top driver is Chris Wilhite with 6.7K.
Okay, yeah.
So unless everyone above Chris, unless there's like 24 drivers with more than 6.7K, I'm pretty sure we're in the top split.
Yes.
Matt's in here
That's
as
as
well.
good as I'm gonna get it for now. I've been fighting VR and I'm not happy.
50 laps, 1 pit stop. Whoa, Solstice! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Frankie here, alongside Reska Kyoso and Lithium Fox. We're about to get started. Indy Oval fixed at Indianapolis. This is not the Indy 500 special event, but you could say it's practice for, like, I don't know, the final stints.
Yeah.
50 laps, 1 pit stop. So it's going to be a lot more intense, hectic than the beginning stints of an Indy 500.
Oh, shit.
Okay, here we
I did
go.
a 39557 with no engine warming. Whoa.
Oh, neat.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready for
good luck in qualifying.
I love how, you know, Raid from Solstice, welcome in everyone. What are they going to see? Sitting here, revving the engine for 4 minutes.
It's not 4 minutes.
Okay, it is in the
2.5.
500.
Brrr.
You did it too?
But
Nice,
so-
Solstice.
Yeah, are you taking part in Fixed Indy 500?
Have you done a quali run? Arctic, don't worry about this. This gets you a small amount, and I mean we're tryharding and trying to get right at the top. But
Yeah, this is like worth hundreds.
Simple,
probably.
simple, because they do this. They technically do this in real life.
They
It's
do
just
this
that
in
you
real
do
life.
it in the garage. You don't do it sitting here on pit road.
And we're
And-
not
and it
hitting
doesn't-
we're not hitting the rev limiter.
yeah, we're raising the heat to the optimal heat, not overheating. So we're not going to blow up. If we sit here and carry on, we will eventually blow up. But we're not going to do that.
Is it
We're gonna
220
do
or
a quali.
240?
I don't know.
That is in Fahrenheit. It is
Oh, yeah, it
121
is.
Celsius.
That's true. I'll just do
Although for me,
220.
I might go at the prescribed 108. I don't know.
For me, how do I say your name by the way? Jimro. Let me know how you prefer. In the 4-lap Indy 500 quali, I am getting water temp is getting high as I come out of 4, but it's fine. In this is actually just, well, it'd be essentially 1-lap quali, so because it's best of 2, not even an average. So for this,
The
we're just
engine
gonna
blows at 250, but you're getting air to the engine while you're driving.
yeah. Once you move, it cools down, but you know, you're trying to just get it as close to the optimum as you can for the run. So there we are. Like I'm still in the green on my dash thing as I pull off.
True, just because it hits 250 doesn't mean that it blows.
Yeah.
Technically, what happens is once you're above 250, it's like a % increase of damage on the engine itself, and then that causes it to blow. Because iRacing does actually use a random number generator that they got rid of, by the way, at the baseline, which I understand, but also makes me sad.
I am not going to do well on this qualifying. I completely missed the apex in 1.
Oop.
Oh no.
That's okay. Fighting through the field is half the fun.
Green, green, green.
That's what I did. No, I got a 0x contact.
Fighting through the field is half the fun, Frankie.
Nope, 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 nope. I didn't cross the line. There. So I'm doing this no engine warming.
Watched you out qualify me with no engine warming. Just shows how useful it is. Versus, you know, actual skill.
Well, didn't they nerf it or something?
No, it was never changed.
Okay. if
People
you
said
say
it was
so.
changed.
But
People
it's
said it was
just not
changed,
that-
and then it was never changed.
It's just not like it gains you a 10th or something, right? It's just never been that good. Oh, Matty with the 465. Fucking.
I mean, I'm happy I'm up there with a 0.54.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a 0.5 with the way I'm driving at the moment. Woo.
I'm not sure you finished the lap, to be honest.
Yep.
It's
yep.
close.
Exactly same.
Damn it! It's gonna be close.
No, I'll take a top 10. I'll take a freaking top 10. I'll take a freaking top 10.
I'm
out
not
of
gonna
that.
make it. No!
Okay, I need to
No,
turn
please,
up.
no!
Where's the spotter noises? I need the spotter noises.
I forgot how long Indy is.
Yeah. I guess you don't know how long Indy means.
I was about
Okay.
to say the same shit. I was about to say the same shit posting statement, Fresca.
Well, no fuel saving from me. I'm
All
going
right, let me
all
turn you
out.
guys up. Let me turn y'all up. I need to
Chat,
actually be able to hear
Raiders.
y'all.
But Frankie, you could get a shorter pit stop to gain track position.
Y'all ready to see some outside moves? I'm gonna zoom right up.
All right, before we get started, everyone, is audio all good from what you guys heard there? Are you guys all happy with that?
Good luck, Matty, and
Should I turn
congrats
up the
on
in-game?
congrats on the very strong poll. Well, only by 200s, but still. God, that's the 2000s, sorry, and then the next guy is 200s.
Okay.
That's crazy. And then there's me, like a mile off, but we won't talk about that.
Everyone in my chat is all good, audio? You guys can hear Frankie and Reska okay? You guys can hear the car okay?
I use
Okay.
brake bias 54.9 for pit in.
We're going points racing, guys. Let's go points racing.
That's like the most motivational quote of my life. Every time I wake up for work, I'm like, let's go points racing.
Oh, this is horrifying. I qualified one position ahead of the one car.
My favorite is
I am terrified.
7th as the 24
DNF
car is
will hit
very,
our
very
points a
good.
lot.
That's cool.
What was your qualifying, Ruska?
516.
Point. Okay.
Matty says he's going to have an
you for the
early-ish
follow.
jump.
Everyone's gridded.
Oh, I'm
I'm
excited.
not gonna. I do want fresher tires at the end.
I
so
wish I
I'm
would have
not-
taken some ADHD medication for this. Oh, that one looks like a really derpy thing. I don't know what that looks like. I'm looking at the clouds, by the way, and not paying attention to the fact that we need to be moving forward.
Catch the pace car.
It's okay. It's a long pace lap.
I mean, it didn't help that second place didn't go for me anyways. Or third place? Third place.
Just so you two know, I'm going to be in map 1 and zooming up there. Try and zooming up there at least.
Reska, what's your planned? Oh, that's the one thing I didn't change was the fuel map. I didn't add a fuel map button. What's your planned fuel map, Reska?
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see what happens early on in this, see how it shakes out. I feel like I might be like swamped at the start, so I gotta just try and survive that, and then see how it sells. If it sells in a single file, I'll try and come down on the map.
Is the rear bar connected on the race setup?
I think it is.
Yeah, the full tank's like 28 or something.
How many row?
Okay, we
So
need
am I gonna
four
wanna?
more.
Am I gonna wanna?
What?
I guess I should know how to do this.
Thanks for the follow, Annihilator.
Well, P2 has put himself in
Yeah.
the wall, which is interesting.
What?
Yeah, P2 has touched the wall and is nowhere near where Matty is. Matty did say he's going to jump fairly early,
Get
so
ready. Going green.
Good luck.
good luck.
Pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag. Inside. Clear.
Thank you for the follow, Nate. Greatly appreciate it.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it.
Yeah, in the wall. Well, that's probably the end of my race.
Got damage on the right side.
Yeah,
You
right
got
side
damage?
damage, yeah. Are you meant to be turning
Man.
up like 10 weight jacker on that one, or
Car inside.
is it actually normal?
Still there.
Oh,
Stay high.
That's my fault.
Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Sorry, Reska.
That's fine.
Inside.
Just trying not to die anymore.
Still there, inside. Clear.
Like, what way jack are you all on?
I'm on 8
I'm on
right
5.
now.
Fucking hell. I am on 5
I'm like
now,
behind
but-
a lot of cars, that's why.
I was only on 5 because I reduced it down knowing that I was going to take the high line there. So I am between 5 and 8.
I got no idea how to drive. On the wall again, that's 4x.
Car inside.
Literally no clue. Did you full lift or like partial lift?
I do a partial.
Still there, hold your line. Clear inside. You fast, flat for you.
Before you turn in, or like,
The car in P, 21.
Yeah,
Okay.
sort of.
41.
I feel like I'm just gonna get run into
5.
if I do that.
People are always like backing up before the corner,
Inside.
I think.
People like me are not doing that.
There, inside. Clear.
Anything less than full lift, I don't make the apex.
The car inside. That was your fastest lap of the session. Still there at the bottom. The car in P2. Just set the fastest lap. 41.39. Clear.
2 people go inside of me to turn 1, 2 people almost wash up into me. I hate this race.
I'm sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry, Reska.
it's fine. No, neither of them killed me, but like it's literally 100% of the time. So far.
Jesus, man.
Should have been 6x.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Seem to be okay.
Car 1.
I was in the wall twice, but I seem to be okay.
Car 1 just drove to the front. That's impossible. That's no matter how good you are, that's surely impossible.
I've only made up 4 positions.
Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
You know what? We need like a trophy for whichever one of us like does the best overall at all of the Indy 500 races. And we needed to say knows what Indy means. And that's all it says on the trophy.
I certainly don't. I just don't get how I'll be like full lifting with like 0.5 second gap to someone in front of me, but then someone will be right on my ass going faster than me. Like, why are you not affected?
Still there, hold your
I
line.
can't make the corner.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside. Inside.
I'm boxed in.
Stay high. Clear.
I think what's kind of cool though about the
Clear outside.
aero wash at Indy though specifically is you can kind of feel it like knock the car back and forth a little bit if you hit it just right. Like where you partially get in it but you're partially out of it and the car just like it's like losing grip but gaining grip if you're at the edge of it. It's kind of cool.
I wish I
physics-wise,
could
at
feel
least.
any of that because it sounds useful to know what's going on.
It's more of seeing it, I guess. It's not really feeling it.
I wish
but
I could
'cause I'm
see
in
it
VR,
because it
it's-
sounds useful.
No, it just scares me shitless, Reska. It doesn't actually help anything.
I just turn in at a ridiculously slower speed than anyone else and then drive up to the wall. And then get past on the next straight.
I had this really bad habit at this track, though, where I'm like bending my spine going into the corner, and I need to not do that.
Yes, Red Hand, this is a fixed setup race.
Well, caution.
No, there's no
You're an
caution,
idiot.
Frankie.
No.
Second time you did that, you're an idiot.
Oh, they saved it somehow. Those two behind you got into it.
Fucking line.
Hey, Ruby. This is not
Hey, Ruby.
Svenning right now. For me.
No, you.
I've caught
Hey,
up
Ruby.
to Ruska. I've been in map 1 this entire time, by the way.
Yeah, same.
Unbelievable, no caution.
It's lost me
I was
8
in 2
positions.
for a bit, but I went back to 1. Hi, Ruby.
New fast flat for you. The car in P14, just at the fastest lap. 41.
Sven, no, Ton. I tried to mix that in. I did it really badly, but
Going inside of you.
Inside.
don't hit Raska or else it's still gonna be 100% of the time.
I haven't hit by anyone, I've just hit the wall twice.
Whew.
The car in P15, just at the fastest lap. 41.07.
See, look how much I'm struggling compared to you, Frankie. It's like almost a second gap.
Well, you have damage.
Yeah, but I can't just get rid of the damage. I have to deal with it. This could be a 500-mile race. It's not like I've got bits missing and down on power or anything.
The leader is running. 41.494. You're losing on the car.
I've got the fastest lap.
1.1 seconds. The car in P12, just at the fastest lap. 41.014.
Just don't get damaged. That would be a great plan, but there's no way of knowing what this car does in dirty air.
Are you guys still at 8, or have you increased the weight jacker?
I'm at 15.
I'm at 10.
Okay.
I also increased the rear row bar 1 click. But that's just me. Yeah, now we're just in one long single file draft train.
SCR esports buffs. Yeah, when do they come through? When do they activate? Tomorrow, I guess, right? I hope so anyway. You can run the high line off of 2 and 4 in traffic for more grip. Yeah, but whenever I run high, it's not faster. Like, I'm doing it wrong. But I can't make that work. If I run high on the outside of someone, they just pass me on the inside like it's nothing. But if I'm on the inside, I have to lift off massively, otherwise I'll push up into them. So if they get me on the outside, and I can't figure out how to make either work. But that's just skill issue.
Now I'm struggling with the dirty air. I don't know if it's just me, but it does seem easier to run high in 3 and 4 than 1 and 2.
I'm amazed you have that much turn. This thing is such a plow box for me. .6x. Okay, no, I'm gonna bring up the caution.
That guy's dead.
Oh, apparently not.
Car behind
But I have to tow.
The
Thank
gap
God.
is 4 seconds. The yellow
There we
flag
go,
is
race
out.
over.
You can't fix the damage. I'm
Oh
afraid
no,
so.
no, not
They
you,
want
Reska,
in
no.
single file.
Why is it,
33 laps, so...
Reska.
why did I even bring out the caution? Like, a million cars passed me while I was moving, and then I tow, and then the caution comes on. Wow, that was close. Yeah, not that close.
Was it me giving you dirty air?
No, I just crashed by myself because I can't drive.
You hit the wall and then you spun to the inside, or?
I think the damage made it impossible to go into 2. Because I had it, I wasn't spinning from the wall hit, and then it just, there was nothing
Yeah,
left
definitely
in it.
got some.
It's so annoying that every other oval track, which is every other week of the year in this car, has no correlation to this racetrack. So I come here and drive like I've never been here before, and it might as well be true.
Pocono, sort of.
Ah, well, unfortunately, I'm awful at that racetrack, and not that much though. That becomes a pack race in some conditions, right? This never does.
Well, cool track temps it does.
Yeah, but it's not though, so it never will be in May, right?
This is not a cool track temp,
Yeah,
but
so
Okay.
I think with fuel saving we can make it to the end, Liv.
I think so too. Sam seems to think so too.
Todd, did you bump the wall earlier or something? No, when they all went crazy down coming out of 4, there was cars on the and all kinds of shit.
Yep.
I agree, Frankie, but
Yeah,
no, sorry,
I do have damage.
I agree, Ruby, but it shouldn't be so hard that you can't fucking turn on lap 1 and just drive into the wall. But that's what I
Shit.
did.
What
I
happened,
should have
Liv?
been in map 1. Now I'm behind the Red Bull car.
Oh no. Oh, were you in map 8 leaving your pit box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
this
didn't gain or
line,
lose at least.
this line in 4 on that one, this is the highest I probably dare to actually run. I don't think I can run any higher than that. Like, not without big lifting, like side-by-side type moment. And of course, that is directly behind this car, but well, that's where I am. And then, yeah, no, nothing. I was in weight jacket 0, but it's lap 1, where everywhere else you wouldn't do it on that one because it's too soon. But not here, apparently. And there's no way of knowing until you eat shit.
After this one.
What happened to Matty? He's like dropping all the way back.
Don't you have enough fuel?
Maybe a penalty?
Penalty, I
Yeah.
think.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
have black flag on the board.
So I
Unless that
just
wouldn't
winged
show.
For 4 seconds and got the hell out. I almost got lapped the second lap.
Just like that.
Okay.
I'm within sniffing distance of the top 10.
It must be a penalty, but yeah, it doesn't show. Maybe drop to end doesn't show. That is unfortunate.
What's unfortunate?
Matty.
Maddie.
Got a penalty?
I assume
Yeah, as
so.
far as we
You just
know.
asked.
Yeah. We just answered. I thought we just had this conversation.
It still is.
Like we had
No,
like a
but you
whole
were like, oh,
conversation
but I don't
about
see
this.
him having a black flag.
Yeah, but
so I
it
was
must have
wondering.
been though, because he's literally gone to the back of the line.
Yeah, that's the only
Sorry,
reason why you
man.
go
End
back
of
to the
line
back.
penalty, eh?
Yeah.
Easy
You get
letting
that for
this
speeding,
last
right?
track go through. You can get it for a few things, but yeah, I think speeding is, unless you go like crazy.
All right, I'll go map 1 for the start,
Yeah.
and then try and get past the Red Bull car with damage.
The Red Bull car has damage.
No, I have damage.
Oh, you have
I am
damage.
going by the Red Bull car with damage.
You have right side pot damage. Okay.
I do.
Hold up,
Darn.
Manny. Let's go, brother.
I'm the only one who's been unscathed.
No, I did slam into the wall.
It's
like 3
one
times.
of those races. It's one of those races. It's one of those races. I don't want to be here anymore.
Green flag, green flag.
What's up with here? 4 wide? Oh no. I don't like this. Is everyone just fuel saving? Is that what's going
No,
on?
that was a checkup on like P2 didn't go or some shit. Oh,
Was that the Red Bull car taking people out?
No, I don't know.
How?
we are checking. Nah, it's too
I
far
don't
up.
think I'd lie. Man, how bad you are. It's fucking insane. You die from this.
They were flipping and spinning in the air, pirouetting. I don't know what happened there, but that
We
restart...
almost have to pit though, right? So that we have more fuel.
No, we're fine on fuel under caution, right? We can say fuel under caution.
Everybody racing with 80% of the
Is
race.
there?
Unless
But,
you want
like,
like
it
fresh tires, but these are just... We've only got one
Yeah.
set left.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Oh yeah,
saving
I guess
them.
that's true. That's true. Okay.
If a caution comes out with like 15 to go, then I'm pitting.
Yeah. Okay.
So annoyed. This is like my only practice for the Indy 500 and I don't get 1 lap, basically. Like, yeah, I realize I fucked up, but I now can't practice. Like, great, thanks. I now know to not do that, I guess, but that's the only thing I know.
Sam says we're fine on fuel. And this Mercedes F1 car in front of me has right side pot damage, so I need to get in front of them ASAP.
Just skips the bar badges tonight. I mean, I might need to just go to bed after IIS in a bit, but I did want to do a bit of running that.
Nate, Reska, the first Indy 500 tonight is way past Reska's bedtime.
No, I think Nate means the next one of these, but we're doing IIS next, which I'm going to be absolutely awful at anyway, like, because I have barely
Where
Would
are
practiced.
you
we even
rather
at for
would you rather
IIS?
do this, a lot of this, than IIS, or?
I'd rather have,
I mean,
like, 24 more hours in a day, Frankie. That's
I
what I
mean,
want.
I would personally rather do this just to practice for it because I don't.
Okay,
Where are we even
that's-
at for IIS?
Indianapolis.
Oh
Road.
shit.
Indy Road.
Oh.
Not the oval. The oval is during the meetup week, so. Unfortunately, the IIS race isn't the full distance. It's only 125 laps, so.
Yeah, we're not talking about the next 500. We're talking about the next Indy fixed, which is in like what, half an hour, less than that. You're probably not going to make it anyway. I mean, I can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oval is the big one. Like practicing for the Indy 500.
Okay, so we'll just do.
If we
we'll
can,
just-
if we can get to it.
I mean, there's still the next one, but
remember,
Depends what Indy
oval
road.
fixes every hour, so even if we miss the next one, it's not going to be too
True.
much of a long wait for the one after that.
but we're running the
I mean, I'm
IIS
from- I'm
season, Ruby. Indy
True,
Road's
true.
important, and it's
And
Indy.
Reska's already missed like two. And Reska's already missed like one of them, right?
And my seat now, I haven't missed any, but I've had, out of the 4 races, I've basically had 3 non-scorers, and there are 3 drop weeks, and I'm missing Indianapolis oval week, so I'm already like over on drop
Alright,
weeks
damn.
already. Because get this right, it's 3-month normal iRacing season, 4 drop weeks, full year IIS, 3 drop weeks,
With 17 rounds too, right?
yeah.
So
I don't really get that, but whatever.
I don't believe Indy Road is a conspiracy to sell more Indianapolis because I feel like it would actually sell less Indianapolis.
I mean, I think having Indy Road on the schedule for real IndyCar is important because
Ruby, the only one who's truly sweating Indy Road out of all of us is Anna.
yeah, that's true.
But the real question is, what's an oval version of a Sven?
A Tyler.
A Tyler?
Yeah. I think
So I'm Tylering right now.
I think what Ruby, did you come up with like a dirt Sven? I feel like Tyler could also be dirt oval Sven, but
Is that based,
this is
is that
just
based on a specific
stereotypical
Tyler or
American
just Tyler
name now.
Hudson?
Map 1 left.
Brad, that was it. It was Brad.
Get ready.
Yep.
Good luck, guys.
Yep, I gotta
Thank
get
you.
by a bunch of cars.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's my race.
no.
I let you by.
And I overcooked it.
I like just watching your angle. I'm like, you are going into a wall there, Frankie.
Well, we're definitely doing more of this then. By the way, I have a meatball flag.
Oh no way! Oh god!
No way.
Now, it
So
was
I
that
have
hard
to-
a hit. It was that
So
hard
I
a
have to
hit.
I have to Tyler it harder. Got it. I have to
I'm hitting
prove
it,
myself.
dude.
I have to prove why I'm a part of the iRacing IndyCar Mirai. It's not the iRace. The Mirai IndyCar program. I have to prove I belong here.
I mean, there's the
Darn,
open.
and I was so well positioned too.
Ruby, the open is next week.
Oh, hey, it's
Depending on
only
how
a
busy you are
7-second required repair.
What's the optionals?
2-minute 20. I'm going back out. I might get a lucky caution right now. No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I think you gotta
The
lose
field
a
is gonna
lap.
pass me.
Yeah. Hi, Frankie.
Bye.
Yeah, that is the funnier part. Open is unironically easier.
It is.
Bye, Frankie.
Bye.
It's
Good luck
easier,
with-
but it's harder to win because you probably can't compete with the IndyCar team sets. But it'll
I
be
was like, what
easier
the fuck
to
is
just
that noise
drive.
outside? They're apparently mowing and doing blowing and stuff.
I can't believe I bottled it like that. I'm the VTuber Lance Stroll. No, what? What does that even mean?
I described
VTuber Lance
myself as
Stroll?
Lance Stroll the other day. It's me.
Well, then what does that make me, though?
You're the VTuber.
Hey,
Lance.
hey, Lance Stroll
Am I that
is
second person on
outscoring
Red Bull?
Fernando
Am
Alonso.
I that guy that everyone, like, like that doesn't do that well on the Red Bull team, but like everyone likes. I forgot his name.
I don't think there
Alright.
is one anymore.
Lance Stroll somehow is miraculously scoring points in that dog of an Aston Martin.
I am gonna focus. I'm gonna focus a little bit because I'm losing time.
All right.
That is a wall. Why am I like this?
I feel like most people tend to hate the second Red Bull driver now. Like everyone like really hates Lawson right now, and I'm like, what did Lawson even do except like be bad in the Red Bull car? And like no
I
one.
mean,
I think it was because he was bad in the Red Bull car.
Yeah,
well,
but,
he's sort of,
but then,
he's sort
but
of
then
not
also,
doing a very good job in the racing bull either, right?
Yeah, but
Did you see
his
last
entire-
race?
See,
Yeah,
that's who I meant.
Frank,
Yuki
yeah, but no,
Tsunoda. That's who I meant. Yuki Tsunoda. That's who I meant.
Yes.
Like everyone was rooting for Yuki. Everyone wanted the best for Yuki Tsunoda. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, Frankie, people only say that now, after his spirit was entirely broken and career ruined, and like now he's doing bad and everyone shits on him. But like, wait, why though? Why is this a dislike the guy now? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, Ruby. Liff is legitimately, right now, in his best oval racing form out of the three of us. He, like, the past few weeks, he's been beating me almost every time we've been racing same oval fixed race.
Hey, generally, I'm not going to toot my horn too much here, especially because like there's still a risk of me hitting a wall right now. But I feel like I do at least the best on average at all of the oval tracks. Like I might not be the best. Like I'm not gonna beat Reska at Phoenix,
Apparently.
but I'll get like second or third or fourth or something. Like I'll do good.
GTR
Scoot,
boy,
with
a bit of practice, I could probably
RB26,
actually do
thank
pretty
you
good.
for following.
Scoot, the thing about Lance is I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure he's being forced to be. He's being forced by his dad to be an F1 driver.
I mean, there are worse things that your parents can force
There,
you to do.
yes, but
I
you can
personally
really tell
wish
that
my parents would force me to be an F1 driver, but I'm still waiting.
Lawrence
for...
is
That'd be
very
cool.
obviously living vicariously
Yeah.
through his son.
But also, I think if he had no... I think he probably realizes that this isn't a bad thing to do, even if he doesn't, like, care too much. Like, well, what's he gonna do if he quits? He'll get an office job? Like, it's pretty cool.
I mean,
Even if you don't care about F1.
That's what Latifi is doing.
Yeah. Oh, it's
And he's
Gosha.
getting like an MBA or something.
Well, welcome on another account, Gosha. Yeah, as much
Hey.
as like, you know, people, you know, criticize Lance being in the position he's in, but man, if my family's money put me in a back marker seat as a mid driver in Formula One, hell yeah. Would I rather be Max Verstappen tier driver? I guess. But I'll take Lance Stroll if that's how the dice was rolled for me, you know?
Like
That's
if I
pretty
get to be
cool.
in an F1 car, I'll take it. Yeah. Like
He's
if I had
driven
the
for
opportunity.
like a decade as well, right? He's done so many Grand Prix. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah. No. Like I hate being on like this edge of the draft. That's the worst part, is like when you're like just on the edge and it like just messes with you enough, but you're not. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Thanks
But
for
you're not
following.
able to like push it.
See, that's what annoys me though. It's like, I mean, you got damage, perhaps that's not helping, but like, I can't get into this bubble that you've got there, Lith. But then the guy in front of you clearly is within that bubble to the guy ahead of him. Like, it just bugs me. I wish I could just figure something out to just run close.
I have been gaining, which has been nice, even with the damage.
Okay.
It's been stressful, and I've been pushing myself, and I really need to stop bending my back. Why do I do this?
Yeah, Nico, I think maybe Lance Stroll has the overall the better life maybe, but then again,
Better
you know,
upbringing.
yeah,
perhaps?
better upbringing at least. Perhaps going online and seeing all the criticism of you is
You know what?
a bit draining, but
Hey,
well,
we-
Max has
you
some of
know
that
what?
anyway.
Reska, I'm gonna say this: Lance Stroll has a job, I do not, so I will take Lance Stroll. I would take being Lance Stroll right now. I will take getting insults on the internet. I already get insults on the internet. I already have haters that escape into r/sim racing that know my actual name. You know, it's fine. I will take being Lance Stroll.
Yeah, I got too many
Over
haters on the
being-
IndyCar circuit now. I might as well be Lance Stroll. Ooh.
Fine. Didn't lose too much speed, I don't think.
I mean, V-Vice obviously until quite recently had his real name on iRacing anyway, so it's not really doxing. It's
Yeah.
just they know it.
I mean, I
They
have
just
my
know it,
real
and
name
they
right
know
now.
it,
I mean,
and
me
they
too.
think that it's like they think that repeating it is like doing something, and it's like, no, I know you guys know it. I just am doing this. I'm literally doing this for a business reason. And it's because like people like it was specifically actually it was Scoot specifically that inspired me to get it changed, because Scoot, like, I was like in a broadcast race, and then like people, I think it was Scoot and a few others that were like, yeah, I actually forget your real name and I forget where you are on the broadcast list. And I'm like, oh, well, that's enough of a reason. Like, I really didn't have like a desire to change it until then. But then it's like, oh, well, if people don't know who I am and it's confusing them, then, you know, I'd rather do something about that, I guess.
I do wonder how many cars still running have right side damage.
I feel like quite a few.
At least 2.
Yeah, the
No, wait,
association.
make that 3, including myself.
Yeah, I often have issues, Sam, in like discords for leagues where I will be, you know, it'll be my real name, but then like, you know, my Discord name until I do a nickname is Riska Kyoso. So, I mean, I just had it the other day, joining the bloody Samantha Tan racing Discord, and my name in there is like Ollie McGowan line Riska Kyoso, and it's like, this looks dumb, but also it's extremely confusing. But yeah, it is what it is.
That's another wall hit. I wonder what Frank Wynn's real name is.
Frankie.
We might actually make it in time for the next race. 10 laps,
Yeah.
13 minutes. So,
Right now, it's a decent pace. In fact, it's only you're a lap down anyway. It's be 8 laps this time by.
oh yeah.
No,
Exactly.
wait. It'll be. I'm not gonna do the math.
This time, I will set a qualifying lap. But who was it that was asking for a Canadian driver to root for? There's a Canadian driver in USF Juniors, which is the tier below USF 2000, who's leading the championship right now. Ty Fisher. So watch out for him in the upcoming years in the Indy ladder.
Coin or Grizzle, yeah. I suppose that's not much different, really.
There was like 8 years ago, there was a Canadian pay driver in the junior category who commissioned an entire documentary series, like, you know, like Drive to Survive, but before Drive to Survive was a thing, to follow him for a season in Formula Renault 2.0. And all it did was show how bad he was.
What?
They would do interviews of, like, team staff, and they were trying their very best not to just straight up badmouth him. They would couch their words. One was like, perhaps a sports psychologist would help improve his results. It aired on TSN, which is like one of the main sports channels here in Canada. And it aired on Grand Prix weekend of the Canadian Grand Prix. And the thing was, it wasn't even, he didn't even do a full season. He was running a partial schedule with that team. And I do believe, like, out of all the races that he competed in, he was always last or near last out of his teammates. If I recall correctly, the team he was racing for was called Tech 1 Racing in Formula Renault 2.0. Euro Cup, I think. His name is something Chudley. Something Chudley. And he's a ride buyer because his main sponsor was Chudley Farms, which I know as a local here in Ontario is a big apple farm out in the rural area. I see Chudley apples in the grocery store occasionally. And, you know, it's so funny because after they film all that stuff, I'm surprised, you know, the Chudley family reviewed all that footage and signed off on it. But I guess if they, you know, commission a documentary series, they have to make it to air. No, Anna, I'm not winning. I hit the wall too hard, bent my wheel. I had to repair it, so that's why I'm a lap down. It would have been really lucky if a caution came out, but alas, nope.
Damn, the only caution was me.
No, I needed the caution right after the wall hit happened.
Right, yeah.
Caution coming out now would not benefit me at all because no one's going to pit with, like...
Well, the race will end.
Well, also...
And the race is ending anyway, so...
Yeah, the race would be over, Frankie. That's the other issue.
Wait, Rotax karts? So he downgraded back to karts? It's Luke Chudley, right, Sam? Just in case there are multiple Chudleys. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay, yeah.
We're definitely making the next one, bro.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're fine.
All I need is everyone to wreck in front of me.
Well, I'm going to lose 53 iRating. Yes. No, Nick. I arrow washed into the wall.
I'll take it.
Where'd you end up finishing?
Hey,
Oh yeah, that's
That is
I'll
good.
take a
not
top
bad.
10. For car 24?
Yeah,
Yeah.
P7 to P8. I mean, not bad.
There's the flag.
For
It's over.
right side damage?
Yeah.
Bring it back to the pits. We're
That
going.
is 10 positions better than me. All that work through the field, and I end up finishing only 1 position higher because I didn't even qualify.
For not eating any food?
And now we do it all again, chat, because this is real streamer hours, IndyCar streamer hours. It's all Indy all the time.
Until he tries to get us to do Indy Pro 2000, which I guess is still Indy, but it's not Indy.
Oh yeah, if we're not doing IIS, we could do Indy Pro
No.
2000.
Yeah, but then we might as well
Okay.
do IIS in that case.
No, okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I love having to reset my VR every time I leave iRacing right now because I broke my something. I don't know what I broke. Something broke. I don't know what it is, and I'm very sad.
5 minutes until registration closes.
Let's do it again.
Yes.
Darn, nobody predicted. Well,
Nobody predicted. Nobody dicted.
I'm gonna grab a
I'll
drink.
run a 3-minute ad break, use the washroom. I'm going to come back. Take 2.
What happened?
Huh?
Something clapped. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Something clapped, you say?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna waddle over here. Oh, I need to run ads. That's right.
Yes, my...
Because I manually have ads now, and I need to remember to run them. I keep forgetting to run them.
Anna, I don't know why you're sputting me. I just... there's nothing bad about the word clap or clapping.
The clapper.
The clapper. Or even this redeem that I have.
Oh, I forgot I made myself a drink. I guess hydration will be coming.
I like
There
how
is
OBS
what?
closed captioning capitalizes the clapper.
That is actually amazing that it does that because it knows that it's a brand.
Clap on, clap off.
I'm back. Oh, Matty, you got EOL to see how aggressive you can be on yellow flag pit entry. Interesting.
Pit entry?
Yeah. How
I'm sorry that
you-
it's horrifying when I take my head off.
are you testing the entry, Matty? Like, what were you doing? Like, oh, was it just speeding?
I need to make it so it's bigger, but I have to fix my VR stuff before I can fix it, so. But yeah, apparently there's new Lith sleep lore now. Apparently I purr when I sleep. We still got about a minute on ads. No, but apparently I do. I mean, technically, I could technically do whatever. I'm not driven to be just a fox. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what muscle is like on the side here. It's like on the side of your leg, but also your butt.
Side of
like-
the leg, but your butt. Which side of the leg? The inner side or the outer side?
Outer.
Might
Outer.
be part of the glutes.
It's probably just my glutes, yeah. Anyways, it's shaking violently, but only the right one. It's really weird. I feel like it's like doing like a spasm thing.
Matthew says he
so
squirted
as
too hard.
As if you were using a TENS device, Lift. Is that how it feels? Have you ever used a TENS device, by the way?
I don't know what that is.
No. Yeah, it's doing the twitch. Yeah, it's twitching like really bad. Like actually like just like it's like to a level that I'm like, okay, that feels mildly concerning. Let's sit. Old man Lith.
I hate it when we get to the age where our body starts to betray us.
You know what? I'm at that age, Frankie, and unfortunately, so does my brain. My brain is also betraying me. It currently believes that I'm useless and that you all should replace me.
I would have added the context, Matty, but surprisingly, no one questioned that. So.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I questioned it and then I moved on.
That is
Twink
not
death
true,
will come.
Kohai. I am Asian. Asians can go up to like age 50 and then twink death happens.
Yeah, it's not that it'll come soon, it'll come spontaneously. That's the difference for
Yes, I
for
saw
Frankie.
the meme. I saw that comic panel meme where it's like an Asian woman at age like 20, age 30, age 40, age 50, and it's exactly the same. And then
60,
and then 60 is just like a hunched over, small, bent over old granny.
Do Asians just return to crab? Is that what happens, Frankie?
Oh dear.
Let's hope we
They
all
just-
get in the same split again.
Did you see me getting 3-winded on lap 2? No, I didn't.
I mean,
was
if
too busy
anything, we're
trying not to
more
die.
likely to now because
Yeah,
I
with
finished
your,
ahead.
how many high rating did you gain?
How much high rating?
Yeah, how much I rating?
High rating.
I like how the
gained
loading
58.
screen. The loading screen screenshot for this is the road course layout.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I gained 58 I rating. So I am more firmly in the 3000s now. Yeah, pet that Baja.
Darn, you're not in our split, Liv.
What? I'm not.
This is a higher.
No, I'm in second split. No.
Darn.
Damn
Actually,
it.
I think you might even be in third split because I'm car number 6.
I'm
And
gonna be
car
like
number
car
1 is
number like
4.9.
I'm gonna be car like number 2. Based on what I'm seeing here, I am car number 2. I am gonna be car number 2. Based off car number 2 or car number 3. It's one of the two.
All right,
think
GTR,
I'm-
thank you for popping in.
I am.
Catch you
God
later.
damn it!
What car
Why
number are
VR?
you?
Why did you do this?
Did it reset again?
Yeah, it keeps resetting and it's actually annoying me. Like the thing to fix it is that what I have to do is I have to redo my room scale. I think what happened is that I did I went to bed without recentering my my room motion, which is like a thing that anyone that's in VR chat, you would know what I'm talking about. In VR,
yeah,
at least.
and if you were thinking about doing IIS with us, change of plans. We're just doing this for the rest of the stream as practice for Indy 500. So sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want to?
Who would do Indy Road? Who would do Indy Road?
People who do the Indy 6 hours special event.
What's that floating over there?
You know what they
Oh.
should do? They should make the Indy 6 hours IndyCar. at
I
Indy
was
Oval.
right. I am car number 2. I am very upset that 2 people knocked me out of top split. Damn it.
We have a lot of Europeans in this split, Reska.
Uh-oh.
Well, that means that Reska now has to win.
Uh-oh.
We're in an EU server.
How often does that happen in IndyCar races? Like fucking never.
Okay, wait. Why is everyone... Go to bed!
What?
Let me be top split. Go to bed!
It's not that late in Europe. It's like, what?
9 p.m.
8
Central
p.m.?
Europe, 8 p.m. here.
Yeah.
It's prime time.
Damn it. That explains why I didn't get in.
European
All right,
server,
well,
eh? Well, finally the netcode's on my side.
It's okay. My ping is only 125.
Okay, so we've got that. All right, we're gonna run ads again while we're engine warming. Just heads up, everybody.
All right.
But shorter
front
ads.
Anti-roll. It's 4 degrees cooler than the last session, Reska.
I'm gonna try and get a
Yeah.
4.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
It'd be really funny for ads, though.
Reska lets you and me 3 wide, everyone. Matty, I will just put myself in the wall if I am trying to 3 wide people. Or 2 wide people.
It'd be
for
really,
that matter.
it'd be really funny if I was just sitting here, doing my engine warming. I run my 90-second ads. It's the Mentos commercial.
Do.
No, that wasn't an invitation. No.
It's okay. I'm not gonna sing it. Oh, someone redeemed it. It doesn't matter what comes, sessions better in life. With mental stress and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With mental stress and full of life. Fresh goes better, mental stressless. Fresh goes better and mental stress and full of life. Yeah, Liff is no fun allowed and mutes me now when I do that.
I do it more for the meme of it. It's not because I do sometimes just let you do it, by the way, Frankie.
Do you now?
I do.
Do you? The freshman.
Do you now?
Do. The French
French maker.
I don't know. The French
Fresh,
maker.
the fresh maker.
The French maker. Frankie, thing is I wouldn't want you not singing the Mentos theme though, because the moment you stop doing it, I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with Frankie?
Who are you and what have you done with Frisky Frankie?
Fanboy Michigan Racing VTuber.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, let's see what sort of time I can get without the 0x. That sort of time, provisional poll. Darn.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You already went out, Frankie?
Yeah.
Did you not do all the warming?
I did partial warming. Because I figure if you're taking it easy.
I got pulled by
on-
1,000th of a second, guys.
Oh, no.
Wow. Because I figure if you're exiting out the pit
Oh
lane,
no, I didn't get pulled. Damn it!
darn. Okay, I guess that maybe I should have formed fully Reska.
It was worth 3,000, but then Matty comes in. Wow, I'm actually not that far off Matty, to be fair. Look at that. I mean, he didn't both of us
Maddie
were
is
close.
completely tied.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
What kind of time
anyway.
is Maddie getting?
5:05.
39.505, which is the exact time
Jesus.
that P2 set as
Yeah.
well. So they must have gone down to like the 10/1000s.
Yeah, Matty got ahead despite being the second one to set it, so he must have been quicker. Very slow.
I jinxed it. I got defeated down to third.
Defeat.
Oh,
man.
new leader, Ruska.
Okay, there's a 493. I did
Damn,
say, didn't I?
four.
Oh, I'm gonna try and get a 4, and we were close.
Damn,
Five-
another 4.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm nowhere near 4.7. Like that's ridiculous. I definitely do not have a 4.7.
Meow, meow.
Yeah, that's
Meow.
4/100s.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're in the top 5. We don't have to deal with 15 car worths of 15 cars worth of dirty
You'll be
air.
lining up on the inside. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated SOF is 3,774. Tight field today. Look for opportunity.
Fudge. What are you guys running? Are you running default ARB?
Yeah, but I
Yes,
drove into the wall
right
that
now,
one.
to
so-
start. To start.
What did you
Well,
change,
I
Frankie?
changed it. I changed like last race. I changed the rear one click.
I thought the
At the
rear
end.
didn't work because it's disconnected in
That-
this.
That's
no,
the qualifying
it's
setup.
disconnected in the qualifying setup.
Oh, okay.
What did you go up
Apparently,
or down,
Brendan
Frankie? What did you do?
Lichtenberg was using 4 rear bar.
Right.
So it's up to 4 rear bar, don't change front?
Yeah.
Remind me, going up on the rear
Okay.
bar will do what to the balance?
Half the field is on the grid.
Make a turn easier.
Okay.
It'll make
I
it
think
looser.
it's on. Yeah, I think it's on entry. Don't quote me on that.
Well,
It's either on entry or on exit. It makes it easier.
I mean, okay.
Oh, this is nice to have. I'm not gonna lie, having the Steam Deck or the Stream Deck, because it also includes the numbers, so you can have the numbers on there now too.
5 cars left.
That's
to grid.
nice. Oh, that's really nice.
A bluey car is in the row in front of me.
Like I
That
could see
is
it on
metal.
here, but
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Yeah.
There are 2 additional sets of
Noted
tires.
video
Great.
game character
Have
Bluey.
a good run.
we are trying to tariff Bluey. What's
Which
the
is funny.
default? What's the default rear ARB? I accidentally the ARB.
It's 2.
Okay. I need to add engine map to this, so I've been slowly like adding a new button to my Stream Deck thing every session.
Maddie was running the Newman Haas Racing livery before. The one that Nigel Mansell raced when he was in IndyCar. Black
There we
and
go.
white. Pretty
That's
sure.
15 car.
Yeah,
Still hard to
I saw
use.
that livery on another car in the practice session, and I thought it was Matty, but obviously it's not anymore.
Someone is already apologizing.
Well, that's great.
I love iRacing.
iRacing, where top split and bottom split are the worst split.
Well, we're not in the top split. I don't
You're
think.
not? Are you in the second split?
You say really?
The highest I-rating driver has 4.9k.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's so much more
wow.
stacked than the last race, though. Oh, this
Yeah.
is Anna said it's top split. Okay,
Okay, you're top split.
Oh, this is top split? Oh, okay, never mind then.
it's a rather
I have
low.
a higher car number than last race. All right, map 1, Ruska.
I think it's actually lower. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, good luck.
Good luck.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Top 2 are teammates by the looks of it.
Watch them start at the exact same time.
Time to do your job.
Close the gap.
There they go.
Yep.
Green flag. Green flag.
I swear I'm always on the wrong side to start.
Oh, this one's
see
three
why.
Right side, 2 wide. Still there, inside.
I'm surprised you hung me out to try that.
Still there.
I wasn't gonna
inside.
try and run that 3 wide, no.
Yeah, but I mean before that.
Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
How far do you wait to do the rear ARB?
I've already gone up 1.
Okay, cool.
What weight jack are you on?
I'm on 10 right now.
Okay, wow.
Yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Map 8. I don't know why this guy's zooming.
Right.
Catch start 10. Car. Catch start 10. Car.
We gotta move up the pace
Yeah.
car.
This guy's moving gradually now.
Too early to pit. That was only like 2 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to play it too. Should I just stay on 4 or should I go up to 5?
Rear bar?
No, I was asking Sam on fuel.
Oh.
I'm just hiding behind the leader right now. I'm in 2nd place, just vibing. Okay, 4 it is.
Half start 12.
That's what I was
Car.
thinking. I just, can I stop leaning on my back, please?
Lean back. Lean back.
You gotta lean back.
Well, I don't know if anyone's noticing it from my avatar. I don't know if it's visible through it, but I keep twisting my hips into the corner, and I need to stop doing that because it's gonna hurt my spine over time.
Twisting your hips. I can't figure out how you're doing that.
What?
Like,
It's,
you're
so
twisting.
like you're doing a shoulder check, right?
So like, okay, so like I'm twisting the top shoulders, which like most
Okay.
people will do, right? Like you'll lean into the corner, right? But
Yeah.
I'm also twisting my
Catch start
hips
10. Car.
and leaning more on my right,
So
my
you're
right
basi-
buttocks.
So you're basically doing the motion that people would do when they check their blind spot in a car, right?
I think it's more like,
uh,
I can't describe it, but I think I figured out what you mean. In fact, just even trying to do it a little bit kind of hurts.
yeah, and I keep doing it. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
10. Car.
Let's not do this.
It's like almost sticking your side out, Frankie. Like not your hip or your
Yeah,
or
I'm,
your
like,
upper
sticking
body,
out,
but
like,
like the
the-
middle of your torso out to like make the whole
Yes.
torso a curve. I think.
Yes, and that's what I keep doing, and I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Perhaps would wearing a corset help?
Probably, actually.
10. Car.
What?
Weirdly enough, no, you're actually right though. That might actually, actually might help. Like
Yeah.
something to straighten my spine.
But it's got such good out of context quote potential. What I was gonna say is maybe a bucket seat, because you're kind of stuck.
Bucket seat would also
Yeah.
probably help. Yes.
Perhaps. Also, Gumro, what time slot are you guys racing tomorrow? I don't think any of us are doing the Indy 500 tomorrow. Are we doing an endurance race with fellow racing VTuber Ruby tomorrow? I guess neither of you guys are racing tomorrow. Is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately,
I will not
with my
be. I
work
will not be
schedule,
on.
I
Yeah.
cannot do any of the fixed Indy 500 time slots, and
But,
I'm only going to be able to do the Sunday morning open set of 500.
Me and Lith will be doing the Sunday fixed, and
Provided Lith wakes up on time.
Are you going to do the Sunday open as well?
I'm currently planning to do the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th open. So 2 on Saturday, 1 on Friday.
Yay!
So-
Hopefully you both can qualify near me.
Hopefully you can qualify near me.
Hopefully y'all can qualify near me. I think I could beat Reska if I did more qualifying.
Just to give context here, last year's Open 500 qualifying, I qualified 72nd in the world, so...
Yeah,
and
I
I
want to
believe
get closer
Russ
to
was like
that.
200 and something.
200, yeah. There was probably more in it, but it got to a point where me and Victor had identical times. So
And you're like, nah, let's keep it like this.
this is kind of
Wanna
good,
race
actually.
together.
Yeah. But I did think, at the time I was like, okay, but next year, let's go get it. I mean, if I, obviously, I don't think Victor's doing it this year. So if I want to race with, well, certainly you, Frankie, I need to be 76th in the world, approximately, right? So let's go get it.
Yep, thereabouts. Top 100 at least.
I think we can all qualify near each other if we have a good enough setup for it.
Yeah.
Probably will.
I think
Alright,
it would be
map
funny
one.
if our Friday stream next week was just quality runs.
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
Hi, Gabriel. How you doing?
Hey, Gabriel.
I actually had a few different, I've been popping into some streamers' streams just to, be like, hey, check out stuff. And, unprompted, they've been asking me, if I have any, big races coming up. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you for remembering me. I'm sorry that I have not been around. Because I have been busy with life. I know.
No. Okay.
Honestly, you know what part of the reason why I'm holding behind this? It's yeah, there's fuel saving, but it's also because, I just don't want to hit the wall.
Yeah.
Because that sucked. I felt like I could have gotten at least a top 5 out of that race, but I slammed into the wall.
I got very aware I gotta finish this fucking race no matter what.
Yeah.
The car behind me
there's-
likes to poke their nose in for a dive.
Okay, Gabriel, that's fair. I appreciate the words of confidence there.
Guy behind me had a look there, but then pulled out, thought better of it. It's okay, fair enough. This guy's a little bit smart.
Oh, Reska, I think you'd find this mildly humorous in a way.
What?
The moment I got my advanced GG ambassadorship, they closed the UK store.
That's so random.
Yeah, it was I have a lot of I have a lot of friends and viewers that are there, and you guys closed it. That's cool, I guess.
Well, just Brexit things probably.
It's also probably tariff things
Potentially.
with the United States.
Combine the both though, and you have a great situation.
Yeah, no, just
Because I
everyone
imagine
deciding
they
that
have
they're
a
going
European
to.
store still. I assume. I don't know what they have and don't have.
I think it was their European store entirely.
Oh, really? Okay then.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, maybe it was just a UK one only, but I don't know.
You gonna do the Indy 500,
Anyways,
Gabriel?
Yeah, are you gonna do it? So, just as a heads up, you only need to get the license that you need. You don't need to have an I rating, a high I rating. It's entirely time-based qualifying in a separate qualifier. So if you just work on getting your license, your safety rating up so that you can qualify for it, then you're golden. Literally someone that just starts out, if they're fast, they could actually get in the top split Indy 500 if they were good enough.
top
What
two
makes
are
the Indy
swapping,
500
right?
so unique.
Yeah, it looks like they are. I'm not too worried about that.
Oh, you run
anyway.
Draft Masters? I see. This is such a weirdly chill race. I love it. This is what I like about. I will admit, I do like second split most of the time because second split's like usually the, yeah, whatever. We'll just feel safe. Who cares?
I wonder, are you feel safe at all, Frankie?
Not really. I've been in
Okay.
map 1 this entire time.
Yeah, I feel like if I try and feel safe, I mean, I can't get any closer in map 1 than like 0.46. That's my bubble
Yeah.
right now. But that guy is
Sort of
obviously
the
like
same
2
right
tenths
now.
behind Matty. But like any lower on the fuel mix, and you know, I'm gonna be dropping towards this guy.
The leader is running 41.386.
Oh, that was a bit tight. What weight jack you on now, Frankie? And rear bar?
10. I'm on 10 and 4 rear bar.
Well, I'm gonna go to 4 as well then. I was on 3. Just getting a bit more tight.
No, me and Reska are in the same split right now. Reska is 2 cars ahead of me.
Yeah,
and
they're
Liff is a
in
split
the.
below.
Because,
split
as usual,
2.
lately, it seems that Reska is a better qualifier than I am. Yeah.
Well, that's what makes me hopeful for this, you know, open quality. I mean, the four lap average is different to what we do normally anyway, but I have, you know, been able to take it to you on the 1 lap qualies.
Yep.
Had a bunch of poles in ovals. So hopefully I can get up there like you. Hello, Pauline.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's chilling out for now.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to start on YouTube today. Oh well. Extra overhead's letting me run with shadows, I guess.
Did you encode twice?
Huh?
Hey, Palu.
Do you?
Oh no, I encode once, but
Oh, okay.
it's the bitrate that's kind of high.
Yeah, what I mean is, it'll be the same if you're streaming on YouTube anyway, right? Unless you encode twice.
I mean, still gotta send the data out to YouTube, no?
Well, yeah, but that's more an internet thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's internet, but it's still gotta do the CPU side of that.
I mean, yeah, but you think that wouldn't be a major deal?
It's only a major deal because of how close to the limit I run my PC, Frank.
That
or
is fair.
Reska.
I'm doing alright, Polo. I crashed out the previous race of this, which is really annoying. But we're so far so good in this
They're
one.
doing the run back.
Yep.
Honestly, realistically, if I get this down to like, what, 27 laps, I could
Oh.
just run map
Oh,
1,
That's
Record.
caution.
right?
He's on the apron, it might not
yeah,
be.
it'd be...
Ah, there we go.
They want you in single file.
Yeah, it'd be a slightly longer pit stop, but...
I think we can make it to the end, Reska.
Yeah, we
pit.
got to. Yeah, we
Actually, this came out at the exact same lap that the other previous race
Oh.
did.
Really?
The recenter button? Like, what
Well,
do you
that
mean
makes-
they gave back the recenter button? Did they remove it from the power button? Because I'd be really happy if they removed it from the power button.
Gotta let the zoom and pace car by.
Catch up, 15 cars.
Because I hate the fact that... Oh, I hated that. Oh, I hated that feature because I want to turn off my controllers.
A
I
tire
hate
wear
that
isn't,
feature, actually.
tire wear isn't huge here, Paulu, but like if you're coming in for fuel,
That explains
you
why
should just
everything's
take
fucked
tires.
right now. No, I hate that feature because I could just go into the menu and press the button.
It does matter more, the tire wear, because of
And
the
now it's
hot
recentering
track.
me every time I do something in iRacing. Like, it actually broke it. I have to recenter every time I leave iRacing now. They broke it. Like, it is a terrible feature. I want to set and forget. I don't want to recenter. I never want to recenter. Once I set my room scale, I want it there. I don't want it to move. The game should be centering based off of my room scale, and then it should be setting itself and remembering where it was based off of where I was. I don't want to have to move anything ever.
2, 1. Right here.
So I'm at 27 to go with 11 laps of fuel left. Should I just fuel map 1?
Go, go, go!
Or should I wait until after the leader
You only have 1 tire
implodes?
remaining. Line up.
See, if you're near the front, you can be cheeky and pit early because you won't go a lap down, but it's risky.
Oh, we have a caution.
Okay, well, there
Okay,
you go.
that ruins all that.
See, if you had just pitted, you could like sneak to the front on the cycle, but then you probably don't want to be there anymore.
Sam, exactly. So what I do here, never mind.
Yes, Polu, number 1 is the fastest engine map, uses the most fuel. 1 to 5 are going down to the lowest.
I feel like I
6
should
and 7
raise this a bit.
are
Because we're at 26, so
non-linear,
I just fuel map. I should just full.
and 8 is for under safety car.
How much shorter should I take? No. Should I just full, like, how much, for 26 laps, how much fuel do you need?
I'm not sure.
Fuck. Full beans it? Okay. I'm just gonna go into map 1 anyways,
Time by.
just so I don't forget once I'm in the pit. I mean, okay, that's fair, Gabriel. Like, I get it, but it's completely ruined my workflow, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it is, like, right now, I might just have to reset it. I'm gonna check, but if that was the SteamVR beta issue, or SteamVR beta change, it's actually, that would explain why everything's broken for me. Because it broke my room scale.
I don't know if those 2 teammates ahead of us, Reska, took tires.
Why
Because they were
wouldn't they?
pretty far ahead, weren't they, when they left the pits?
And they've made
Or
an
did they
error.
just go...
I don't know. I didn't notice that, but I wasn't paying enough attention. If they haven't taken tires, I think they're in a bit of trouble.
I'm probably wrong. They probably just zoomed it immediately after crossing the pit exit line.
Yeah, or they. Oh, leader didn't pit, but
True.
Yeah, leader did not pit.
They had a really good stop though. Like, they, honestly,
Map 1, Reska.
I think we both had like,
Yep.
I think we both had like a perfect like stop in the stall. There was no way I was gonna beat them off. I think.
The pace car is in.
I just realized what I just said there. Beat them off the line.
Green, green, green.
my starts are awful today.
The leader consider
My starts are kind of mid as well.
Yeah, I just like running on beta. I don't know why.
You live life on the edge.
I
Les.
just, well, it's also because then it like helps me be able to report stuff to like iRacing and other people. Like, oh, this is broken. Oh, this isn't working. That sort of stuff.
Will we need to save Frankie?
Okay.
I'm not saving right now. I'm just going to see what the calculator
Yeah,
says at
okay.
the
All
bottom.
right. Get to 0. Put this back to 2. I gotta remember that I have this. Yeah, beta's usually more stable for me. It's weird.
Why am I slow in a straight line? What the fuck?
middle, 3 wide. Clear, 2 wide. Clear outside, 2 wide.
It's because they usually like, yeah, they add stuff that breaks stuff, but they also fix more stuff usually.
Right?
Exactly.
I was so confused about it. I pulled out on Matty and I stalled out completely. And he started pulling back. Oh, was it just the draft from the cars way ahead? I guess so.
Yeah, the draft
Yeah,
is
if you're
very
within,
strong
if you're within,
here.
if you're within like
1.5
1
seconds.
Yeah, like 1 to 1.2, you'll get like a little bit of that little like. That's what I say about the little vibration of it. Like in VR, it's really noticeable. It's probably less noticeable on screen, but like the car kind of moves side to side for me. Like it's getting like a little bit of wash. That's why I said that's a struggle. You have to like break that bubble there. Because then once you get past like 1 point, I think it's once you get past a second, you start to catch up on the straights a lot better.
Reska, I filled the tank on that pit stop. I'm good in map 1 to the end.
I appear to also be good. Well,
I'm
I'm
just gonna
very
drive down
slow
here,
though,
fuck you.
like incredibly slow in a straight line with no damage and I know.
I'm not driving on the marbles unless they get.
Well, honestly,
clean.
I'm
I guess they
in
get
Matty's draft and just being caught, which is the opposite of. Oh, come on! I'm gonna lose that as well.
Pit road is closed right now.
Oh, is that you?
Nope.
Okay, it looked like it might have been your colors.
That was me skill issuing.
Are you alive though?
No, I am not alive
Okay.
at all.
I said, is that you? And you said no. So.
Well, I did cause the caution.
Okay.
My thing was completely separate.
I don't really care who caused it. I just yeah. Okay. No. What happened?
Start 12, car.
Error wash, I guess.
Damn.
Today is not going my way. That's okay. Because we're doing this again.
Lebanon 12, carbide. You had the position
Probably
where
got
the
2 or
yellow
3
flag
more
goes down.
races in us. But Reska, that means I can crew chief you.
Yeah, tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
I have to
That-
because they're going so slow.
That was so annoying. Like, I obviously, yeah, okay, Matty had some draft, that's why he pulled ahead.
Pit
But
road
then
now open.
I was getting tight on weight jacket 10 rear bar 4. I was getting tight behind Matty, and then the guy behind got the most amazing run, and then was able to just pass me on the outside for when the caution came out. Like, I got nothing else. Okay, leaders pitted.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't pit last time.
Well, what's the point of that?
I don't get these mind games. If it's obviously, like... like that first caution on lap 3, they tried to trick us, but, you know... They think we're idiots. It's like top split. Everyone knows. Everyone's gonna know that, you know, they're not gonna be pitting on lap 3 under caution.
Oh, it's happened, Paulo. I have a clip of someone doing it in a truck race at Richmond. It's so funny. The leader's trying to mirror drive, and the leader goes back up onto the track, not pitting, but then P2 actually goes in, and he realizes this and tries to dive down to get in, and just drives straight into the barrels. Guy ahead of me is like revving the shit out of this car under caution.
The Mercedes?
Yeah, I guess burning fuel, which just still seems a bit risky. But he might overheat. Like, he's
It
proper
might
going
be,
for it.
Ruska, that because you're on weight jacker 10, your straight line isn't going to be as good as
Yeah, okay.
people who are doing the
But
hyperjacking.
is he hyperjacking though?
I don't know.
Guy that's flooring under caution in a Mercedes livery, is he really hyperjacking? Well, there's a silly word for manipulating the weight jacker to move at very high speed, higher than a human could press a button. For example, macros and things. So, for example, minus 20
Jacking
weight
it really
jacker.
fast.
Yeah. Minus 20 weight jacker is in theory faster in a straight line because your car is lower to the ground, and that is makes you go faster aerodynamically in a straight line for reasons. So if you have buttons set up, you could in theory jump to minus 20 and then jump back up to whatever you want. But it shouldn't even be that much difference. I mean, it was my skill issue in the corner, but my goodness, the run he got on the straight as a result of it. While I was
Apparently-
following Matty, like some.
I don't know if it's this straight or at Pocono, but hyperjacking can be worth a 10th on the straight.
Nah, not a 10th. You're thinking 100th or 1,000th, right? Like a 10th is
No,
huge.
I don't know.
But Pocono
don't
has
know.
3 straights, so that's going to be 3/10ths faster just by minus 20.
No, like on the longest straight at Pocono,
Well, then the other two
which
still
is longer than the
that's still
straight
gonna
at
be-
Indianapolis.
That's still going to be 2/10ths total between the 3 straights, right? You would think. Maybe 1.5 tenths. But that's like a lot, right? I feel like that's a lot. I don't think it's worth a 10th here.
Are you one to green?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why we're lining up on the left-hand side of the track, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm delayed.
No, I'm joking, because why would you be on the left side of the track? I'm just following this guy, who's now weaving to, overheat his tires, because that's the main thing you want to do.
The weight jacker pretty much lowers or raises the rear of the car.
Yes,
Positive
yeah.
weight jacker raises, negative lowers.
It's a tool to make the car handle differently depending on your situation. So I'm currently +10. If I'm going to come down for the restart, that's a bit much. But it basically makes it looser the higher it is. So when you're in dirty air, you can have a better balance. Or as tires wear and a lot of other things as well.
Also, Paulu, it is only available on oval. It is not applicable on road courses.
Ooh. Yeah, it's mainly a weight thing, but naturally if you jack the thing up, the arrow changes. Tell you what, when you hyperjack like that, you can see. Oh my god. Well, we're not sure we're making. Oh, I'm not sure I'm making the next one. Holy shit.
Everyone's a hero.
That's all right.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Yeah, I'm currently up 2 clicks, Polo, on the rear. But that's mainly a dirty air thing rather than a late run thing.
That's also dependent on setup as well.
Well, yeah, I presume we're talking fixed setup here.
If you're talking about fixed setups,
Yeah.
some fixed setups are built kind of badly, so you do have to adjust the rear bars to make it work. Rear bars is something that you would adjust the weight jacker more often than you would adjust the rear bars. Rear bars are usually just set it and get it, and you adjust the weight jacker during the race. Sometimes you would adjust the bars if you need that extra help. But I typically try and run the same.
Yeah, Polo, if you've been doing IndyCar driving without using the weight jacker, familiarize yourself with it. It's basically required for navigating dirty air and racing this car. Yeah, it's the most important thing.
Jacker is adjustable while driving. I typically have it on an encoder, re-encoder.
Here it is in your in-car adjustments, Polo, if you're on my screen. But yeah, you can map it. It's called something like, what's it called? Third spring, rear spring, left spring,
Rear
right spring.
It's like rear spring. It's like rear spring set or something.
Yeah, something weird. But
rear spring or something.
Yes. No, it is right spring set.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the exact word.
So. It goes plus 20 to minus 20, and it must be
ARBs,
0 in the setup to pass tech.
You cannot change ARBs while you're cornering.
While you're cornering, yeah. But you can on the straight.
Cornering a certain amount, you're unable to change it.
However, weight jacker, you can indeed change mid-corner.
Yes. Because that is an electronic adjustment and not a physical one like the roll bar is.
Although if you've been doing Indy races and only dropping P2 to P4 and not actually wanting to quit iRacing based on how horrible the car drives without weight jacker, then damn.
Like, that just means that you're that good and you could do even better.
Yeah, that's scary. I will come down to 5 for the, maybe 4 for the start. I mean, I should probably go down the bar, but if I'm okay. Although you should watch, he posted it again on Blue Sky today, I think, but Team I5G's IndyCar guide on YouTube. It's quite long, but quite in-depth. Like, obviously, you've driven the IndyCar before, but the oval parts might be quite useful.
Yeah, you can tell on the European server there's literally no one talking.
One to go this time by. Yeah, caution, the pace car lights are off, so one to go.
When's the Indy 500 to us?
Is everyone like following the same line in front of you, Ruska? Do you think like you need to go half a car width higher to get some clean air onto your front wing?
Well, I think this is a problem I always have, right? There's 4 cars in front of me. And between those 4, they will take all the viable lines at Indianapolis. Because they will be slightly offset from each other, right? Trying to get a bit on the nose. There. Unless I run really high, but that's not ideal. You okay, Lith?
Yep, just
Wheeling it.
we're going 3 wide through turn 3. Just saying.
Oh
jeez.
boy.
I was on the outside 3 wide, just and held it and kept second for a little bit.
Michael, I'll let you
Get
go
ready.
high.
Going
Map 1,
green.
gear 1, Ruska.
I already, yeah. I am now trying to burn fuel.
I have not let off the throttle.
Green flag, green flag.
So look at top 4, like nose to tail, and then there's like 1 million car lengths. And then me. That's just more down to the bad start, but goddamn. I tried my best. Ooh. Ooh.
The next car.
That was a big run.
I have to go for it, aren't I?
20 more laps. This time by. Outside,
Yep.
clear. The leader is
I'm gonna die. See, I'm the only one that can't benefit, and I lose a position from it.
Well,
That's
you're in
so
dirty
annoying,
air.
alright?
You're in dirty air.
Why only me? And look, now they snake, so I can't
Yeah,
beat
now they
this.
snake,
Like,
it's
you
not
can, like,
bad.
come on, like what?
Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear.
There we go.
You're good.
That's so annoying because you have to go for that, but you can't make anything work on the inside.
I don't know why they were so slow.
I think they must have hit the wall.
They
Like-
don't have damage by the looks of it. So
Yeah, but even though,
probably
even if you brush it, you're gonna kill your
Yeah.
momentum in theory. If you get stuck on it a
cars
little bit.
spinning off behind you. I think they're on the apron.
I sure hope so, because I don't want another fucking caution.
Yeah, they towed.
Yeah.
So you're good. Daniel Ferguson. Isn't that the name of that guy on YouTube? He's like the gun expert.
I wouldn't know.
Someone in chat probably knows. Yes, you're always better off in 5th gear in the corners.
Maybe it's placebo, but I feel like the downshift as you turn in entry kind of helps. You know, there must be some amount of engine braking there, helping you slow and turn. Oh, and clean air? Yeah.
Oh, even in clean air on the race set, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, that'll be just fifth,
Still
wouldn't
be
it?
in 5th, right?
Yeah, just fifth.
sort of the half snake there. Try to get a good run off too.
The car in P14, just set the fastest lap.
Problem is, he'll always have the draft.
0-1.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's no draft effect when we're like this.
I'd suggest passing on the outside, but if they're going too wide in front of you, don't do that.
Well, yeah, and also if they need to give me the outside for me to do that.
Thank you for the resub.
Just FYI, Ruska, there's a 3 kph tailwind on the front straight. So the wind's coming directly behind you on the front straight, so a very slight wind.
The leader consider 41.483.
So even when up on the weight jack and get a worse run through.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
Oh, Matty.
The next car's the leader.
Come on. Yeah, I think we got this one. There's no way. Not from that far back.
How can you do that on the inside?
Stay high with the car on the low
Ugh.
side. Clear.
They did fence it.
Okay.
Congrats, Liv. Did you do an unintentional bump draft there, Ruska?
Well, yeah.
No damage. Car left
Matty
side.
did leave just about
Thank
car
you,
width,
thank
and I
you.
went for it, and then it was going. I was like, oh, okay.
I am definitely. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I like normally I don't follow the weave and snake stuff. Ugh.
Liv, how much time until the next oval fixed?
I don't know.
What time is it?
Still there at bottom.
Frankie, you're the one that isn't in a race.
Clear inside.
We have 9 minutes left, so I don't think we'll make it.
What?
Wait, how many laps do you have left?
Well,
Like 10?
11 now?
Oh, okay. We might make it.
I should have registered under caution.
I want to go see that one where we were like. Was it this one? Where was this? I want to go see that part where we were like 3 wide. That was insane. I want to say it was this one. Was it this one? No, it was one of those ones where we were going through. It's got to be the next one then. It's got to be the next lap. Yeah, getting 3 wide was insane. Yeah, it's this one here. Yeah, here we go.
Matty is done. That's a shame, but
Matty's done.
he was struggling.
That's not
This
going to be a
is
caution
insane.
unless it comes to a complete stop.
Look at this.
In you go. This time by. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Second. Caution. Yellow flag.
Well, at least I can register for the next race. 'Cause I think it'll be okay.
Closed.
Okay, if you say so.
Because there's practice
Yeah,
and quality.
same.
Like worst case scenario, I start last, but that's probably good practice.
That was fun.
Congrats, Liv, on your win.
Oh shit, you won! Nice one.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I won, and I also got to go 3 wide into turn 3. On the outside, and we lived.
highly
I like the
suggest
paint of
not
Nico here.
pitting Ruska.
Nico's
Yeah, I'm
paint
not
here?
going to pit.
It is him. Yeah, Nico. Nico's paint's kind of cool. It's like this like Card of Hearts thing. That's really nice design.
2 little laps remaining. Too many cars to pass on fresh tires.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
I didn't consider it.
We are halfway through. We are halfway through turn 3 here. 3 wide. That. Ah.
Even if the leaders pit, don't follow them in.
I'm not
Like,
pitting,
look at
Frankie.
that. Look at how
Okay,
cool
I'm just
that
making
looks.
sure.
I know we're not zoomed in on it, but like, that's so cool looking. I love it. Oh, that was fun. That was a fun little race. I enjoyed that. I
I'm
had
glad.
so much fun.
Hey Matty, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Damn it!
What?
My stuff recenters whenever I leave
Oh,
or
yeah.
join iRacing, so I have to.
Damn.
Road's open.
It's really funny on stream, I'm sure, because what happens is they just see me like turn 90 degrees to the left from my rig. So my rig is just sitting here, but then I'm like looking over there, and I'm like, damn it!
What are you doing?
They're flipping behind you under caution,
No
Ruska.
way.
Oh no! All right, let me see how much time we got left
That's
till the next one.
hilarious.
Let me check.
Catch up. Towards
We currently have. That is the wrong one, I think.
He
5 minutes.
That is definitely the wrong one.
5 minutes.
That is 5 minutes. Okay.
I don't know where
he was just not paying attention
That was fun.
Ran me over.
because they were near the rear of the field. Some cars
Sorry, Rich.
in the back half were pitting, so they were sort of slowing, I guess. And this car just drove into the back and flipped.
Now I lost multiple positions. Gonna have to require replay it. Oh, nice.
Yeah, thanks, Matty. I've been keeping an eye on him. It's not too bad, but he's I mean, he's better than me. He's faster than me. Hopefully these top 3 can maybe pull me along now. Like, I mean, not gonna lie, there was a point there where, like, being behind you was probably, you know, letting him get
Yeah,
me.
me neither, Sam.
Although then
The
when you had the
Mercedes-
incident, I thought you just... Then I didn't have any draft, right? So then it's even worse, potentially, but then the caution came out. So hopefully I can just tow along with these guys and stay here.
The Mercedes is splitting those 2 teammates,
Right,
so
we're
there
gonna
might
start,
be shenanigans happening.
They were
Just
racing
as a
hard
heads
all
up, we're
that
gonna start
time.
3-minute ads because, you know, just to while we're waiting for everyone.
You're already registered, right, Reska?
I am registered for the race, yeah.
All right,
Okay,
I
let
am
me
going to
just
register
for
now.
that. Forfeit and then register, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I should do? I still want to come up with my in the car scenario, like fuzzy logic auto ad system based off of what we're doing in the game.
Yeah.
That would be really, I think it's possible. Like basically you just do it like at the start of like okay, if it's IndyCar, just do it right at the start of qualifying, or you know, you can have an optional where it's like, okay, if you haven't done one in a while.
Kohai, you
do
missed
one.
lift winning at Indy.
Yeah. I know what Indy means.
And you also missed a car crashing under caution behind Reska and flipping in the air.
I mean, I missed that
You also
too.
missed me going 3 wide into turn 3.
Reska,
was
for your
insane.
information, the first car on fresh tires is P10.
Okay, I'm not worried about
Rawr.
that.
I am
Get 6 to
like,
go.
okay,
They
y'all
will
don't
have
understand.
like 25 lap fresher tires.
Yeah,
now,
but it's
so-
6 laps to go.
I'm very happy Fox right now.
Yeah, you've got
This is a good
you got a
day.
good 2 races.
I'm doing
So
really
far.
good right now, and it makes me happy. And it makes
And
me
I'm
fun.
2 for 2 for bad races right now.
When you say they're P10, did they just pit this stop or like a
Yeah, they
previous
did on
stop?
this in this caution.
Okay, yeah, we had a long green run. What am I talking about? What did we? No, we didn't.
Also, I would like to also point out, again, I still need help because I'm still trying. Like, I haven't actually heard back from any of the jobs I applied to, and I'm really sad about that. Like, I've heard nothing, and I'm not even using like Indeed. I'm now going to the websites for the like careers page, and I am sad.
Map 1, year 1.
So if y'all want to support me, my Ko-Fi
About to
exists.
go green. Stay focused.
And you can buy me a pizza for tonight.
Just watch out for a dive into turn 1.
I usually get a better start than him.
Also, the ads do actually like buy me a meal. I have noticed that. I'm like, oh, the ads actually get me a meal. No one wants to work anymore. I've applied to like 150 places, and I'm very sad. You did. You did. It went through. It covered. It kind of put me back at like 0. I did get food though. I did get some extra food, just not today, because I need to get gas.
Scary as fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But the 35 did help. I got some food yesterday, so thank you, Kohai. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to be more not like the last 2 weeks of the month about it, also because one of the weeks is going to be gone, so
5 to go. Keep it up. We're in a great spot. You're now in third.
but yes, Kohai, thank you very much. I need to send out thank yous on Ko-Fi more. I'm sorry. That's a great question. I should have an Aldi's. I'll check out Aldi's at some point.
Does
Thank you, Scoot.
Dollar
appreciate the
General or
batteries.
whatever sell grocery store food stuff?
I
Or
would
no?
never wish Dollar General on my worst enemy.
What
They
about
intentionally-
Dollar Tree?
They listen, any of the dollar store, Aldi's is the place to go. So I'm going to go to an Aldi's. If I had the ability to, I'd probably go to Costco, but I don't have the membership.
Clear inside.
Aldi's nuts. God damn it! You got me! Damn it! You mother. Lift crash out. It's just me going, ah! Oh. Thank you,
Bad
Kohai.
corner.
Appreciate the batteries.
Bad corner.
I got a letter from the IRS. I
Yeah.
hope I'm not being audited.
He's gonna pull out too early, which actually helps me.
How much time you guys got left on the race?
I'm still going.
free
Yeah,
lap.
no, I'm in the wall.
Okay, you guys might be just in time for qualifying.
Damn it, Truska.
I don't know. Just trying to drive.
I'm looking.
I am in
We
your
are
split.
checking. We are checking.
But thank you for
No damage according to the
No
thing.
damage. Surprising. That looked like a pretty solid
Yeah,
hit.
it was 2x.
Inside. Still there. Inside.
See, I can't
The
make
problem
it
is-
turn on the outside even now.
It's because they were too wide in front of you.
I
So
know,
you got
but
a bit of dirty air.
I can only work with what I got. And you have to make it work, right? You can't just...
You're on 4 rear
Yeah,
bar.
15 weight jacket. Doesn't feel bad, but like just sometimes you just hit the air in the wrong way, it seems, and like, boom. But then other corners it feels really good.
White flag.
Maybe it's wind. Turn 1 is probably the worst spot.
Yeah, it's because in turn 1 the wind is going from left to right,
41.30.
so it's pushing your car outside there.
Had to correct. Come on, leaders.
Snake.
You know what you want to do,
They're not
leaders.
gonna take each other out.
You know
They're
what you want.
teammates.
Yeah, they're teammates. They don't give a shit if they take each other out, right? It's fun. Just fucking about. It's not their esports race. It's just officials. They don't take it seriously, right?
I don't know. We take it seriously in our
Yeah,
team.
we're not pros.
Are you sure they're pros though?
I don't know. They have matching liveries and they're running one too.
No, they don't. Remember, they got different colored wing mirrors.
Okay. Oh, yeah, hello,
All
Mr.
right, let's
Larson.
get out there and
Yeah.
get into the next session right
Yeah,
quick.
We're
need
still
to
in
go.
practice.
Nice.
Yeah, we could make qualifying.
I wish everyone would stop driving past at full
Hey,
speed.
Kohai.
Oh, I don't want to forfeit. Fuck, that's the race I need to join. That was almost bad.
Yeah. Oh, someone in the split. I was reading their name, and the first 2 words were Juan Pablo, and I'm like, what? But then it's Navarro, and I'm like, oh.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna use the washroom real quick.
Gonna run ads actually while we load in and do our warming, or try and warm
I'm gonna
anyway.
do my 90-second. All right. See y'all in 90 seconds.
I missed 30 seconds of engine warming. No. Sorry, I didn't. I can. If you remind me on Discord later, Matty, I can tell you the tire wear. Because Garage61 will have it, or you can just go on my Garage61 and find it anyway, probably.
Back right in time for the start of quali. Good luck. And we're on the same split, right?
I see you. I haven't seen this, but I haven't looked. Oh yeah, I see this.
I have seen Liff. Liff is getting those gains.
I'm not gonna be able to do full
I saw
warming
you
because
too.
I just jumped in a bit late.
No, you should be fine.
I missed like 30 seconds or so.
I missed a minute.
Yeah, but
so-
like the first lap's the fastest lap, right?
True, maybe you're right. I haven't looked at how much time is left. I should keep that in mind to know how much I can potentially waste at the start. Not that it makes a difference. At least then I'd know how late I can go. I gotta play it a little safer now.
As long as we've got a minute 30 when you
is it-
start.
Is that the magic number for an outlap and a flyer?
Yeah. A minute 30 and change. And I think I'm being generous, so if you leave before 3:30 into the session, you should be fine.
Matty says 2 minutes, but we will find out.
Oh yeah, because of the pit exit. That makes sense. You're not up
By the
that
way,
full
Kohai,
speed.
Yeah.
going forward, we won't need to worry about folks like that. I just wasn't expecting it, and maybe shouldn't have done that, but that's my fault. I directed you to.
Wait, what?
I'm willing to explain myself to folks there. Oh, someone came into my chat and said, "Get help, Jesus fucking Christ," when I was doing my tappies on the wheel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm willing to elaborate to folks though. Like I generally have more patience than that, but you're not going to come in and ruin my, my feelings after getting a win with everybody, I usually have
Alright.
more patience than that, but it's you don't come in and do that.
First
All right, good luck
message
with
in your
calling.
chat ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well.
And move on.
Good luck in quali.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm curious if they're like an ambassador for Advanced or something like that, or if they just found me randomly. I'm curious about them.
I don't think you should care.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Ooh, that was very close to the curb.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. Green flag, green flag.
Not my best lap, but
That was bad from me.
yeah, that was like 500s off, 600s off. Terrible lap. All right, I'm just gonna run my second lap so I can get the safety rating.
Qualify me again.
It's almost like I've done a bunch of runs this week already.
I'm just
I
very
know,
sad
right?
that I got a 0.54 last time. I'd be right behind you. I'd be actually ahead of you, Frankie. Damn it.
Darn.
Darn.
I think this was a slightly
I just-
slower track. Because we had a really.
I took
kind of,
turn
yeah.
one wide.
I mean,
I
fair.
took turn one wide. Yeah, like I took it way
wasn't-
wide.
But
I
I was
also
200
wasn't
off
on-
of my previous ish.
Like
also
I was
wasn't-
like, I was like a tire width off of the white line. Like I
Yeah.
should have been lower.
I
So,
also
I know exactly.
wasn't at the most negative weight jacker
All right,
that
I've been
was
sitting.
last
I've been
time.
sitting for way too long. Quick stretch.
I haven't.
Also,
been
I did get a
hyperjacking.
hydrate, so let me get a hydrate in really quickly before we go, because I think Alex gave me a hydrate.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I think we'll probably at least do one more, Matty. I think that next one will probably be my last if we run it.
3,542.
This one, yeah.
It might go a little bit longer just because of the fact that I won't be streaming tomorrow.
That is fair.
All right. I think setting my getting my I have like this pillow that works as like a what is that thing called when you have it in a chair
A human being.
for your lower back?
Oh.
No, when you have a human being in your chair behind you. Yes, Reska.
I mean,
I am sitting on a human being.
You said like how you something you have in a chair or whatever, and I'm like the first thing I can think of is a human being.
It's just a support cushion.
yeah, like lumbar. Is it lumbar cushion?
Yeah, it's a
lumbar. There we go.
lumbar.
Lumbar. There we go.
Lumbar
Lumbar.
support.
Yeah, I think putting the pillow where I have like more lumbar support is let me just make sure stuff is centered really quickly. I think that stops me from rotating my my spine as much, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
There we go. A little bit better, a little bit tighter. Nope, that's not right. Fuck.
My telemetry is hidden. Okay, well, remind me in Discord anyway, and I will post it later.
That's the wrong iRacing. There we go.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if my tire wear was diabolical. That's one of the best Indy races I have ran, like in terms of management and everything. That was pretty good for me.
That was pretty good.
But
for you.
I'm gonna look at the data and see the most shocking tire wear, and that was a relatively short run compared to what we're gonna do with the 500. And I mean the 500 will be different.
Well, I'm pretty sure people are going to take it much more easier.
Yeah,
than
the long
500
runs will be
because-
more chill. But
They're trying to stretch the fuel as much as they can to cut out a pit stop, I'm pretty sure.
Catch the pace car.
yeah,
Or at least make the pit stop shorter.
it's just logical to go as long as you can, I think.
No.
One of my favorite things to do, because it's unlimited tires as well. Like most of my quali spots in the 500 were in the rear, because obviously you don't even get a chance on that really, do you? It's random, essentially. And what I would do is like there'd be an early caution, like too early realistically to need to pit, but I'll just pit, and then when there's the next caution, I'll have a shorter stop because I've got a bit of fuel in, like 10 laps more fuel, and then I'll just gain like a chunk of track position and be running like bottom end of the top 10, and then from there I can race from the front. So if you find yourself at the back, even if you end up, I think there's one race I did that twice in one race because I ended up at the back for whatever reason after doing that, and I just did it again. What bars? I'm running
I see
default
Frankie.
bars 5 and 2.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, but I did go up 2 clicks in that. I was on 4 rear bar thinking about it.
We go throughout the race, throughout the run, right?
I'm pretty much going.
I think it's
up to
after like
4
lap
early.
2. Yeah, I go up to 3 after like 2.
Early.
Yeah, if you're in dirty,
Lap
air,
one,
you just
gear
need
one.
it straight away.
All right, gear 1.
Right, gear 1.
I'm gonna go ahead and get up to 5 weight jacker though, just for.
Yeah.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Everyone's packed up together.
Inside,
Yeah.
inside, clear inside.
Uh,
Too wide. Clear up top. The yellow
I'm done.
flag is out. Line up,
Same.
single file.
Oof.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
That was stupid.
Start 21, car.
That almost took all of us out.
Yeah. All that rush for that, man.
You
seats mostly. You guys.
What the fuck even? I feel like
It was the chrome car getting on the inside of you, right?
yeah. I mean, it came down a bit, but he didn't really turn into the corner. Like,
Oh yeah, no, he just straight up didn't turn.
yeah. Like to a degree, he has the right to run high if he wants, but I can't. I didn't really.
That is way too high though. Like
I
that
know.
is.
Like you look at where the car in front goes, who is following the car in front of them.
Like lap 1, I understand after lap 2, going that high.
I mean, the
'cause
dirty
you're
air
gonna
wouldn't
wanna
even be
run-
that bad down there in turn 1.
But that's yeah.
The
And
dirty
turn 1
air
on lap
is
1.
turn 1, lap 1 on a restart, any start. You could go full throttle behind.
Yeah, as
any
long as you
car
have it like
in
to
turn
like
1.
5 weight jacker. But then the people in front of me like just slowed up a lot, and I did get on the brakes a little bit by the time I realized that we were slowing up that much. Like I slowed down. got on the
Ruska,
brakes.
the game told me I had contact
Yeah.
from you, but it was like a phantom netcode contact.
I figure, yeah.
I
Annoyingly,
got
that
no
guy.
damage. I didn't feel
Hey,
anything.
Constantine, I was on the brakes as soon as I could get onto them. Okay, don't.
Ah,
don't get
sorry
on
that
me about the
happened to
people
you
right here in
too.
front of us.
Is this guy like VRS setup builder? I swear, I feel like
I
I've
was
seen this.
letting off as soon as
I
I
don't
saw
know.
someone
Who?
sideways, and I got on the brakes
Owen
as soon as I could.
Smithers, the guy that hit me.
I have it right here in front of me.
Annoyingly,
Sorry
he's
for hitting you.
fine.
It sucks.
Like he's got an Apex Racing livery or whatever. I feel like he's someone.
Like,
Yeah,
I let off,
shenanigans happened on turn 1.
and then I got on the brakes.
And Matty has.
It almost took all of us out. I barely escaped it.
And
Like-
Matty's pointed out exactly what happened. The leader not only waited till green, but they slept on the green anyway. Like I'm pretty sure I was the first to start. It seemed.
Yeah,
You know,
they waited
with
at
latency.
the Geico restart zone, and then passed
They
the Geico restart
reacted
zone.
to the green though, which means they went after the green, and it's like, what are you doing?
That's why we were so packed up, like
Yeah.
3 rows deep, going into turn 1.
then
I
of
was like,
course we
normally
wreck.
it's a bit more spread out, even in a double file. But how many cars did that take out?
There's right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in the pit, so the 2 are rolling and leaving.
The funny part is that I did just roll off the side of the track, but also like it's technically the most safe because I wasn't making any inputs. I was just letting the car go in the direction it was going.
Well, hopefully that means this is
Trying to
going
get
to
off
be.
the track.
Hopefully that means this is going to be my one good race. Everyone has had a good race, and now
I mean, at
everyone
least
has had at least a bad race. So
Oh,
now
I
it's
had
my
2
turn to have
now.
a good race, right?
Yeah, you've had 2.
Oh yeah.
See, I had a bad race after that one person came in and gave me bad luck. I feel
Huh? Oh.
Yeah,
I was having a good time.
Yeah, that's why my mindset with that is just delete, move on, forget about it. Don't even give them the time. Too much damage. Yeah, I am dumb. I can't actually turn off the engine. It won't let me.
Ruska, what does the replay show for contact between me and you? Does it show contact
Literally right
or?
there.
Let's have a look. Whoops. I don't think so. Let me watch it properly.
See Reska, let off, let off, let off. Get on the brake as soon as I realize that we're actually slowing up because I'm paying attention to Reska going sideways.
It's very close, Frankie, but I don't see any.
They can provide the. They can provide the. Yeah, I'll let them provide it.
And somehow
Provide
it
this
gave
entire
me
start.
Okay, it wasn't a 4x contact that it gave me. It gave me a 0x contact, which it turned into a 2x, and then turned into a 4x.
Yeah, that do be how it goes.
I have it right here.
All right, map 1.
Hell, I was letting off before we even went into the corner. I was half throttle going into turn 1.
Now it's
So-
all up to me to fly the flag for Mirai. I don't like how we're forming up here.
Green, green, green.
I gotta go for it, right?
See,
Damn
the
it.
moment I let off for the wreck, right there. Yeah. I have it right here. Evidence is right there. I'm letting off right here.
They're really jostling up there. Oh, that chrome car.
See, I'm just not a, and Reska and Frankie know this, I'm not a huge fan of being accused of shit I didn't do or that I did do and they're saying I didn't do. It's one of the few things where I can't let go of that. It's just a personality trait of mine. Like, you're free to tell me that I'm being an idiot. If I'm being an idiot, I'm being an idiot. But the moment you try and falsely accuse me of shit, either direction, I get upset.
Rusko,
just
it was the
believe
chrome
them to be
car that
true.
initiated the contact,
No,
right?
that wasn't. They are running
Well, Reska,
P4
I
and
will-
absolutely fine.
Reska,
Okay.
I will be honest with you, it stems from long-standing trauma with my father.
Okay.
Because he did that shit to me. So that is the only reason it is a problem for me, and it is one of the few things that I still have not worked through. And I'm aware of it. And I should let it go, you're right.
Well, no, what I said is I believe them to be true when that happens. I'm joking because it's obviously incredibly unhealthy and I don't really believe that, but you've seen me
I'm aware.
with all my IndyCar haters and trying to seriously analyze what I did wrong, even though they're probably just
and
being a
like-
bit of an asshole.
And like, yeah, it's like, I'm just not a fan when, especially when two people do it to me. It's like, okay, if one person does it, like I can explain it to them. Like maybe I'll sound a little harsh, but he said, okay. But then Ryan gets on me. It's like, nah, fuck you.
Lith, the big question is, since we will have time for it, are we both going to do one more 500 quali roll and risk
You know
as
what?
close as we are to try and get closer?
You know what? I'm down for that actually. How much time we got until that starts?
That's on the hour, so quite a while away.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can do some practice. I'll just do some practice till then. But I got it clipped. I got it saved. If they come at me, they can protest it. I don't care. I might
It's not
actually
even
preemptively protest it.
it's not even a protest. Like what are they protesting from that incident?
I don't know.
There's nothing there. Like
Mm.
no matter who's at fault or not, it's not a protest. There's no sporting code infringement, right? Like it's a crash.
No, there's
on an
it
oval in an
just
IndyCar.
bugs
Like
me, and like I said, I know it's a character flaw of my personality. I know it's something I need to work on. I know I need to be better at it. It's just saying the
Jesus
shit
Christ,
makes
Frankie,
it.
how'd you make that work? What the fuck is this?
Clean air.
What is the outside?
Yeah, if you get on the outside and get
What-
that clean. Yeah, if you get on the outside and get clean air.
Everyone
and
was
they have
single
dirty air, you're
file.
fine. Yeah,
I'm
No, you
I'm
can
on
just
the
pass on the
outside in
outside.
clean air.
yeah, you can just pass on the outside if everyone's in single file. It's like what I was using to get up there.
How'd you even get close enough
Right.
to dive outside like that?
That was a
Wow.
weird entry from him. I wasn't
Well,
expecting
yeah.
that.
Did he let you go?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, one of the things you can do is if you get a run into the straight and you are far enough back, they'll usually dive down and you can just take it further outside and just get alongside of them. And that forces them to stay low. You either get squished up into the wall because they're not
It's
paying
a lot of
attention.
trust. I wasn't
It's a lot of
entirely
trust.
sure he wasn't going to give me the space. I sort of let out of it a bit
you
there.
did, but then obviously then you still had the light on the next corner.
Like, I'm sorry if I'm stressing I'm sorry if I'm stressing folks in my own chat, by the way. It's something I'm aware I need to work on. It's one of the few things that I hold grudges about. One of the few. I try to be nice though, but I just don't like being falsely accused of shit.
By the way, Ruska, I am on 5 and
I need to
3
work on that before I
bars,
get
10
popular.
clicks of weight jacker,
How many clicks of weight jacker?
10 right now.
Yeah, that's kind of. I was probably already on 4, but I was on 10, and then like yeah, further into the run, that second run was a bit longer. I ended up on 15. And it felt good most of the time, but like maybe it was wind more than anything. Maybe it was a bit tire wear and the wind, and maybe just slightly worse car positioning on certain corners because I'm trying to be a half a car width away and all that, but like in the moment when everything's going on, do I do that every time? I mean, probably not. Then someone washes up and suddenly you were half a car width up, but then they wash up in their dirty air, and then now you're in their train tracks. It's like, yep, well, that didn't work out.
Does warm up later in the race as well.
That probably got me a little bit as well.
Do a practice.
I did well enough though. I didn't lose a spot. I managed it. Could I have done better for sure? At the end of the day, I was right on the 2 liters at the end, so it's not too bad.
I might get a pass set up here going into 3.
I think I'm learning a lot watching you. Maybe I'm just too scared, but I'm not sure I can do that. What you just did on the high line to set yourself up and be this close.
Like this?
I mean, this especially, but I was just talking about the previous corner.
That's how
We
you
have a
pass
gamer
on the
pub.
outside.
That's actually ridiculous.
It's all about trusting the car.
You gotta trust the car and the other
I
people that
don't
you're
have
passing on the outside.
any trust in A, the car, or B, that guy you passed who took me out on turn 1.
Oh, he was who took
Yeah,
you out?
you just pass him like it's nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Entering too low when the car in front is taking it below the line can be bad news. Yeah, I mean, Matty, I was thinking about that because I've been trying to incorporate everything you said in the WAS Discord about running real low, lower than you think you can go, but you actually can. But I mean, I'm looking in this race, and those two up front in particular are doing that. And I was thinking, well, I was a few car lengths behind you, Matty. It's like, well, I know you're doing that because you taught me it. Like, I need to go high now. But I've been trying to work the slow line.
I think it's just one of the. I've noticed that Frankie, Reska, and I all have like a Venn diagram of strengths and weaknesses in this car.
What you're saying is,
someday.
Well, by work it out, do you mean become like a Power Rangers Megazord and combine into
With
one
our
ultimate?
powers combined.
Actually, with the power of Baja, we could probably do that lore-wise. Just saying. I don't know why. I'm just thinking of that one. What was it, like a Broadway thing or something?
P2 looked
It
like
was
it got in the wall.
Yeah, I saw that
God.
too. I don't know if there's damage. Do you see any?
I'll have a look.
That was actually
Right
really
side, it's the floor, sort
Yeah.
of. It's crooked, then they've got damage.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay,
he doesn't look
actually-
like he's controlling very well right now.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it's
just realized I
been.
could
Let me
set a key
compare
button
it to
for-
before.
He's got damage?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I gotta get by. They're flipping behind! I glanced up in the mirror and I see a car like rocketing straight to the sky.
Okay, that's not what I want. I want the.
It's the guy that took me out.
Reset.
This
It's the guy who took you out.
This is an Apex Racing guy, right? Surely.
I mean, maybe they're just running their livery.
No, I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. By the
Oh,
way, use my
Eogan?
promo code
Egan?
for I think it's 10% off at Apex Racing Academy.
Wait, you have that?
Anyone can have that, to be fair.
Okay,
But I
should
do
get
have that.
then.
But I don't have the link in my stuff, so that's a great. It would be a great
guess what,
opportunity to promo
Reska?
it that I didn't do.
This caution came out on the exact same lap again.
Really? Oh my god!
Yep.
Are we in groundhog?
So we're pitting again. We're going to
Indy?
the same.
Fuck it out.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he's in your train tracks, pushes up from mid corner, gets out of the way too late. But what's really weird is he spins into the outside wall, right? And then his roll gains much more velocity than it would have, and just goes absolutely wild, and somehow no one even hits him.
Wait.
Oh, the last car hit him. Unbelievable.
What, ARCA brakes?
A little bit. Let's watch it on board. It's this one. Like, how much view does this guy have of the wreck, right?
Active reset. 1, 2, 3.
So he comes onto the front straight, car spinning wildly. He's on the brakes, slowing down, slowing down.
We're gonna test out this
wait,
thing
what?
with that sandbag.
Oh!
You okay?
I almost jumped every single car in front of me in the pit lane.
Wait,
Oh my
what?
god.
Wait, my camera's just completely screwed up. What's going on?
Do you want to show them the replay of my entire pit
I am
sequence?
trying to, but I am literally stuck on scenic.
Change the car that you're viewing and then change the camera.
No, I've done that. That I know that usual problem, but no, I was actually on Frankie and it. Well, I mean, it's fixed now. I just reloaded the cameras and
Okay.
it sort of fixed. I don't really know what happened.
It does that sometimes, and I don't know why.
I mean, I think sometimes it's when someone you're spectating
wait.
disconnects, it goes to scenic, and you're technically not looking at anyone then. Which is what seemed to happen, but like then I switched it to a car and it still did it. Oh, well, they wrecked in front of you. Did you see that?
Wait, what? In
yeah,
the pits?
Yeah. They're coming past my car. One slows down in the fast lane, and yeah, I think that's partly why. Because one person got a lot. I think they both got some damage. They both missed their boxes. One of the people ahead of you was reversing into their box when you passed them. That's how bad.
What is this race?
That is hilarious.
So there was some help in your amazing pit stop, Frankie,
Okay.
but
I
nice
thought
one
my
nonetheless.
pit crew was like super good.
I mean, you didn't crash into anyone, so I'd say that's a good pit stop compared to theirs. Oh my god.
Hey, Ruska,
Yes.
have you tried the active reset method of warming for qualifying practice?
No.
I'm currently testing it. I don't know, Sam. Do you know if that actually works? Or am I setting this up for nothing?
I'm just gonna go in
Okay.
and wing it. I mean, not wing it. I've done a bunch of runs, but
Well, la-di-da.
I'm in a new position. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end now because presumably me and the leader are going to be swapping.
go do this last run. I think me and Lith are gonna do it, and risk ending up way further away from each other.
I mean, we also could end up closer to each other, though.
This is true. I think if we both do like our best runs, like we'll be.
Are you
pretty-
able to
pretty
do the
good.
runs before
Hamburger helper.
Yeah, it will be done
before
before.
start of the oval fix, the next one?
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's like 10-minute session. So.
All right. All right. Restarting.
Okay, how do I know that it's
Pace
saved?
car is in.
Is the active reset method something other than warming your stuff and then setting the active reset?
Green flag, green flag.
I'm going to try that. Okay, it beeped. It does work.
Oh yeah, that's
Alright,
the
so
guy
yeah,
with
you
damage,
just-
isn't
you
it?
just- You just warm it, yeah. By the way, yeah, Resket, you just warm it to like the temperature that you would use for the qualifying run, and then you just click run, and that will save it first, and then you just click run when you want to redo it, and then you don't have to do the engine.
Yeah.
He's
warming.
got damage. That's why I'm able to pass him on the straight. And we're probably going to go 3 wide here.
Yeah, I heard the beep. I think I need to go slower through the exit though.
Yeah, I don't really warm on my practice runs, I think, because it's just, you know, the
Yeah,
run, the
that's
run
kinda
is
the-
pretty much the same anyway. Like, I won't know what time I'm gonna get, but like,
Yeah, but you
And
have the active
caution.
reset. I would never use the active reset myself, so like, it gives me a chance to use it.
yeah. Yeah, Matty makes a good point that Rob Malechka made originally, apparently,
See, like there.
who is like a top 3 qualifier right now.
Pretty wide, they got me in
Because
five.
you warm
Fucking
differently every
roll,
time,
yeah.
it's more consistent practice to not warm. Although if you're active resetting, that's fine. But like each time you do that, it will be different, I guess, by a bit. That's an interesting
It's
way
so
of
different
thinking
than
about
doing
it.
different. I guess it's no different than if you're rerunning it though. Like,
Well, yeah, but then
like, if
that's
you're
the
just
part you're
rerunning
practicing, though, right? And my point
What
is,
part?
I think the point is that if you engine warm for 2 different runs, then there is a variance in the engine warming, which is not your driving, which is the thing you're practicing, right?
Yeah, but like consider that there will be more of a variance in running a practice run without engine warming than there would be with active resetting a preset engine warm, though.
Oh yeah, this isn't
Right?
what I mean is, yeah, we're not really talking about active reset, just in general warming on 2 runs.
Oh yeah.
But then what I mean is
Yeah.
2 active reset sessions will vary, so it's hard to compare still, in theory.
Well, of course.
We're talking such low
like,
margins,
if you're,
really. But...
yeah. If you're comparing between that and that, yeah, you're right. But also, like, I'm thinking, okay, but I'd rather practice the lap with engine warming because there may be some variance in how the car feels.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that. Even like between sessions would probably be useless information, but it would still be better than like practicing without it at all, I guess.
Yeah, what Matty says Rob does is do all his Q practice without, and then just does a couple runs after with engine warming to see what the actual pace is. Which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts are. With what Sam just said is what my thoughts are on it.
If I'm looking at this correctly, there are now 16 cars remaining in the race.
That is ridiculous.
I'm in the lead now, by the way.
Yeah.
Passed right when the caution came out.
Nice.
So I hope I'm good on fuel, because I'm going to be in clean air.
And we're supposed to be going minus on the weight jacker, right? Each lap?
I have been on 0. Well, I was hyperjacking last time. I'm not going to bother this time.
Minus? How much minus each lap? Like 1 click per lap?
1 until you get to the last lap, and then the last lap, it's every corner. So you go minus into turn 4. So between 3 and 4, you go minus there. So I assume that means 0 until there too on the first lap, based on the description.
So on lap 1, in 3 and like between 3 and 4, you go from 0 to -1, and then so on.
As far as I understand it, yes. And then once you hit your last lap, you go into turn 1 -1, and then you keep doing -1 for every corner.
Only on lap 4, yeah. I might as well try it.
If my understanding of it is correct.
It appears, if we do past him...
And then you hyperjack it.
There are going to be 12 cars left on the lead lap. So not even halfway through, and we've already eliminated more than half the field.
Jeez.
I didn't even get my best lap in that, so
someone came out.
What?
I accidentally clicked the save button.
What?
I saved while I was after my run was done. I saved.
Set a new reset point.
Yeah.
Ah.
I should sign up for the thing.
I mean, it's not gonna be worth it for me to set up a new one, anyways. I'm just glad that it works, but I'm just I had them inverted where they should be. Typically, I'm like the way I work is like the negatives or like your 0 index is usually the left for me, and then my 1 or my additionals are on the right. And it also works that way down as well. And I accidentally hit save instead of run because it was technically in position 1 for me.
I use it so rarely that I always make the wrong button.
From P1. And yes, I am in map 1.
All right. I'm still not fast on it right now. That's annoying. I have not done I haven't done a 0.5 this entire time.
Green flag, green flag.
Instant snake. Yeah, no one's going to get alongside me in a.
Ugh.
It's fine. It's all good. Car behind has damage, so he's holding up everyone. But yes, there are only 12 cars pretty much on the lead lap now. Someone blew up their engine in the pit lane.
Yeah, I think they've been sat there a long time. Oh, they're wrecking
Yeah.
behind you.
Oh, well.
Sam, thank you for this information. I'm sharing this with Fox right now.
I think they were wrecked down to the apron, yeah. Got away with it.
Oh, no caution, eh? Okay.
I'm quite surprised with how sideways one of them was. But yeah, the full chrome and a 2024 Miami Racing Bulls car have been taken out.
Yeah, I was expecting the chrome car to get into it. They've been inconsistent, to say the least. I wonder if me and the leader have enough pace to just pull away from everyone.
news.
You kind of are already.
Okay,
No,
so
P3
Sam,
still has the suck, I think.
Yeah, but you've pulled out a
Barely.
bit of a gap. Like maybe you carry on.
there's very few drama that like Fox and I follow like that, but like when it comes to like people who are just pieces of shit, we do, and we live through it vicariously, and I thank you. Thank
Wait
you
a
for
minute, is
sharing
the car in front of me running a Larson?
It is a HendrickCars.com livery. You can't lose, Frankie.
that. Can't lose, Frankie.
It's fine, I'm biding my time.
All right, let's not accidentally close OBS. Let's just leave
And
this.
besides,
and
if he's
start
in map
just
1 and
practicing
he's
anymore.
going, I'm not entirely sure if he's going to make it to the end.
That's a
Ow.
point you were
Right
kinda
now,
tight.
I'm going to be left with 3 leaders.
Damn. Interesting.
Hey, Reska, have you tried the iRacing thing for the Steam Deck or Stream Deck?
Yes, I have that.
It is
So
very
maybe I
nice.
should be in map 2 then.
I mean, if you can afford to
Yeah,
feel
that's
safe.
the plan. Save as much as I can so I can go full
that's
out
another
at
thing I need
the
to
end
add,
in clean
actually.
air.
Especially if he lets you go to then save fuel, because he realizes. But then you're good
Yeah.
on fuel anyway.
Yeah.
You got 3 minutes. Okay.
I'm going to BRB quickly before we do this and run some ads.
Yes, I actually should also run some ads. So apologies, everyone, but we got the perfect amount of time for it.
I'm still racing, everyone. Watch me if you want to see another Mirai racer win.
Is it throttle shape or wait, what's the engine map button? Is that throttle shape or
No, it should be like engine.
or is it engine
map.
power?
No. Is there like fuel mix?
Ooh, fuel mix would actually be the best one. Fuel mixture. There we go. Thank you, Frankie.
You're welcome.
I'm just trying to make sure it pulls the right value in the car. All right. Let's see. You should be...
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wait, is that the 18? No, that's 19.
So you're coming down one click on the front bar each lap in between 3 and 4.
Okay, so this should be
Wait, Jack, sorry.
17. I'm like trying to set my VJoy stuff up here so that I can actually like have this like set up.
So are you like hyperjacking and doing the other thing? I'm gonna raw dog this. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try that wait jacker tactic, but we'll see. Watch me drive into the wall. Just -20. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, the new magic cars for Final Fantasy 14. I love them. They have a Hildebrand card now.
A J.R. Hildebrand car?
J.R. Hildebrand.
No,
Talk about driving
it's-
into the wall.
Indy 500 bottler, J.R. Hildebrand.
It is no, it's a Hildebrand Manderville. He's just Vreska, I'm gonna send you a thing.
Get ready to hit the join button instantly so you have enough time to do whatever you're trying to do.
I'm going to do it later. There, I have sent you the thing.
We're also doing FARB2 for T1 on lap 2.
Correct.
Only lap 2?
Do,
Or from lap 2 onwards?
Oh, if you just like Hildebrand, that's a red flag for me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He is the best NPC. He's doing the best a Manderville can.
Who's the most mid NPC?
Oh god.
Isn't
that's actually a
most
really good
mid an
question.
oxymoron?
No, it's like who's like directly center.
Who is
Like-
the median or mean
The mid-
NPC?
The median.
Yeah, you know, we've all taken statistics,
Lise,
right?
actually, no, Lise is actually a really good answer. Lisa's like one of those ones where she's like so important to the story, and then she just is gone from it, and it's like okay, like she doesn't really get like a redemption arc, like what's her name that everyone memes about? Pray Return to the Waking Sands. Yeah, she just doesn't get. She didn't even really get screen time in her own story after a bit. Minfilia, yeah, like Minfilia, it's like okay, well, you have like this entire sad story from Minfilia that happens later on. And it's like, oh, well, she's redeemed, but like at least just is there. The entire story's kind of based around a lot of stuff around her, and then she's just okay. Bye.
Is the fastest queue session technically the one with only one person in it if there were one, because there would be less track state development over the session?
Wait, what?
Track state must, like...
Track state is separate for every driver.
Is that true?
In qualifying, yes.
Okay.
There was a bug with it, actually, where the system that would lock it down would actually carry over into the race session, too, when the dynamic track first came out. And so the track would actually be faster for people because it would never turn it back on, so they would never get the updated track state.
So
That was a very
I'm moving
big
chat
bug.
For this. This is chat is in the wrong place for this. It's where my left wheel is. That's not actually very good. And so wait, you and Sam, I guess you're running default front bar. Is that true?
No, I thought it was 1.
Well, yeah, you tell me.
And then we up it to 2 after
I
lap
see.
1.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Cobb.
Yeah, because rear bar doesn't matter because it's detached.
I know. Yeah, I was asking about the
In
front bar.
quality, yeah. Hi, Cobb. Welcome in.
But
But yeah. private quali doesn't have the evolving track state from other drivers, only your own driving. Yeah. You can see other people's qualities, but yeah, as far as I know.
Spa 6 hours is WEC, or World Endurance Championship.
Yes, assuming you're talking about the real life race occurring tomorrow.
Does iRacing have a Spa 6 hour?
To be fair, I guess the global endurance must be there, yeah. But also, I wonder if Nate might be referring to my Spa 8 hour. But that's, yeah, it might just...
Majors.
That is majors, yes.
Only 9 cars on the lead lap, if I'm reading this correctly.
The iRacing one.
You know what? I'm going to make this entertaining. I am so confident in my abilities, I'm going to pit for tires.
What?
Yes.
Damn. It's 8 hours. Well, it depends which one you mean, Nate. The Global Endurance Series is probably at Spa this week. The Spa 24 is an unrelated event. That's not for a few more months. But the race I'm doing tomorrow with Ruby is a hosted league race in the part of the Majors Endurance Championship.
Once I get going, I am going to deafen just because I do want to try hard,
Yeah,
I guess.
I might do the same.
So I will see you guys in about 4 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Good luck.
I changed my mind. I'm too cowardly. Because it's going to be 2 laps this time by, so I'm going to go green.
They definitely do.
lap.
They definitely do Spa 6 hour races, Kohai. There's no issue with that. Oh, you probably can't hear me now. Time is it? I think it starts at 4 p.m. UK time. Good luck, Frankie. I'm going to deafen for this run.
Alrighty.
Welcome to Rescue Stream only moment. Yeah, I think it's the race itself is 4 till midnight, I guess, and change. Oh, Matty's in this one as well. Waiting for it to hit 12.5 liters. Hopefully I have enough time here. Otherwise I fucked it. There we go. I'm gonna go now. Just gonna focus up for these few laps here. Enjoy the glory of Indy qualifying.
Laps of fuel left.
Most intense 16 left consecutive turns you can take.
Green, green, green.
And I fucked it. Well, I won't be racing with Lith on Saturday or Sunday. So much for that. Let's go see the end of Frankie's race, I guess. Let's spectate back in. For the 8 hour, I am running with Ruby Nekomata in the Samantha Tan Racing Esports entry. So no pressure, but that's obviously a very serious car. Yeah, quite honored, I guess, to be asked to do that. I always enjoy driving a Ruby anyway, but in such a team. Whew. I've been practicing more for that than Indianapolis because yeah, I want to have a good run in that more than anything else. How do I fucking watch this? Well, I bottled it.
I hit the freaking wall.
Oh, good. Me too. That means we're still together.
I scraped the wall coming. I didn't even have good laps anyways, Reska. I was already down. Like
I hit out of 4 on lap 1.
I was like up by like several hundredths already by the time I even got lap 1. I'm like, okay. It would not have been a better lap, so it didn't matter.
By the way, I am leading.
Oh, good job.
I took the lead on the restart.
Nice.
Very good job. I'm gonna go set these controls now. Let's see, where is the fuel mixture set? There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now if I do this.
There may be COP, but whether or not we can do them is the question.
Mm-hmm. It's getting the time to do them.
There's only like 2 left.
685. Okay, okay. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, there are 2 more qualifiers, and then we're done. But I'm not sure I'll do either.
Yeah. I just was not getting it down in turn 1. Like, I have been struggling there this entire time.
Make sure you're on the qualifiers bit of the Indy 500 page, Cobb. But remember, it's 50 minutes to the next one, so obviously you can't... Oh, you can register, actually, but, you know, take 50 minutes to come up. But yes, next one.
By the way, did you all hear that they're adding FNAF to Dead by Daylight?
Yes. I think I'm getting this. I'm extending the lead to almost a second.
It's the fixed Cobb. The open doesn't exist in the list, so you can only find the fixed one. If you're on Indy 500, you're in the right place. Unless they've added the, like, open today, but I don't see it.
Time to play some appropriate tunes.
I did not get my trackers on correctly today.
I mean, it's just on the right of the list, Cobb. Same where all the races are, you see the register button. When you scroll down to qualifiers, it also has a register button.
Yeah. Like, honestly...
I mean, Cobb, you probably needed to go to the next page because you were probably looking at the ones that... the splits of the one that was running, because there was one just running, and it's now finished.
Mm-hmm.
So the next ones come to the top of the list. If they said unavailable, then that you were looking at the previous hours ones.
Mm-hmm. Which already ran, so you couldn't do it.
Yeah, like that was just a session in progress.
Yeah, that would have happened on the old UI and the mid UI and every UI actually.
Yeah, it literally is the same as it was before.
yeah, it's literally the same it's always been on every UI. Like there's no change on that.
Damn it.
That's what we're trying to say, Cobb. There's no change. That is the one thing that has been the same. I'm sorry, that always makes me giggle. That one type of thing does make me giggle a little bit. It's like, oh, this new thing sucks because of this reason. I'm like, that's always been the case. That's fair. The weird part is the series UI is like one of the few things that I'm like, I actually kind of like it now, other than the stupid ultra wide. The Blanny showing off how it looked for him when he full screened it was hilarious.
I just want to say now that if you want to do the next one, Frankie, you're gonna have to be very quick after this race.
Yep. I got 2 more laps.
Raska, are we registering for that?
Well, should wait until see if Frankie makes it.
Mm. Probably a good idea. Then we can do another thing if Frankie can't.
Snaking.
Jesus, there's 127 drivers registered already.
One more lap.
Oh, I don't think we're getting into this, Raska.
If Frankie's very quick.
He'd have to be within 5 seconds.
Not quite. We're
It's
watching delay.
40. Oh, that's true.
Like, yeah,
But
very
he's had
slight.
one more lap. He's had one more lap though,
He's-
and that
well,
would be
he's
40
I'm in
Seconds.
turn
seconds.
3.
He's in turn 3. I'm not sure we're making it. Congratulations, Frankie. Well done. Yeah, good. Yeah, well done. Yeah.
I won.
Get to the UI now. Register. Go now. Register.
Okay, I gotta stop
Frankie.
safely. I gotta stop safely. Hit the cone. Screw the cone. Okay, stop.
Raska, are we registering?
5 seconds, are we?
5 seconds. I'm not gonna make it.
Okay, we're not
We're not doing
registering
it. All right, we're not doing it.
Okay.
I should have registered under caution.
Yeah, I probably should have, to be honest. But I can't. I don't trust myself to alt tab and drive.
Did you
at the
win?
same time.
Did you
I
win?
won.
Okay, congratulations on the win, Frankie.
Yay.
I am very sad that we missed that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the one race I did tonight.
I enjoyed the 2 races that I did and the 1 race that I won.
So, what now?
Oh. I lost all of the I rating plus 3 that I earned earlier from my 1 that I won. I am kind of sad.
Darn. I didn't even get. I lost 0.1 safety rating because of that lap 1 thing.
See, that doesn't make sense, right? One thing and you lose. It doesn't make sense. The whole race
Mhm.
clean other than one corner and you lose safety rating. How is that an unsafe race?
I know, right?
It was clearly an unsafe race. What are you talking about, Roscoe? Be safer.
Yeah, that was
I don't know. What should we do? What do? We can't
Well-
qualify because qualifying is over. Till the next one. That's like
nothing
an
interesting
hour away.
starts soon, so
I feel like something interesting has to start soon.
Frankie has
Nothing
a
to my
very
taste.
narrow interest.
That's fair.
well, in that case, if you're still going to be streaming, I'll rate into you.
Hear me
Okay,
out though.
I will
Sonoma at Gen. No, Gen
Sonoma
4
at
at.
Gen.
Gen 4
Reska,
at
I'm already.
Sonoma.
Reska, let's go.
I'm not too serious on that.
You don't want to do it?
I mean, Frankie definitely won't.
I don't even
well, Frankie's
have Sonoma.
rating me.
You don't have Sonoma?
Frankie's
I
rating
thought.
me, apparently.
Well, yeah.
I thought I had Sonoma too, but apparently, the last time I've driven at Sonoma was in Project Cars 2. So
I'm just surprised you don't have it because IndyCar, but
Yeah.
it's not on the IndyCar schedule very
Uh,
often.
I mean, it should
that's
be
true.
because it's literally an IndyCar track.
It
Not
is
currently.
literally.
Yeah, but that means it is. Like if they
I don't know.
stopped
Reska,
racing
are
in
you
Indianapolis,
seriously not
in
serious though?
I think I might stop there. To be honest.
All right,
Okay,
well,
then I
we're
won't
rating
do
into
this.
Lift. I hope y'all enjoyed that last
Okay.
race I did. My skill, my amazing outside passing, and my snaking, my IndyCar draft breaking snaking.
Right, and from my side, I'm going to rate into Liz as well. Boom. Well, the YouTube, there should be an automatic YouTube post now. Look at that. Wonderful. Wonderful. If you want to check this doing some more racing of some sort, you can click there. I will actually look, because I never do a YouTube redirect. Let's see if we can do a YouTube redirect as well today. Otherwise, you can go over to Lith if you would like. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that ending though? There is IIS broadcast tonight. That's probably like over. No, 50 of 85. Do I do a YouTube redirect on the YouTubes? On the YouTubes? Nah. Kind of weird. I wasn't even in the race. But anyway, yeah, head over to Lith if you want to check out some more racing. I'll be back tomorrow on this channel, whichever channel you're watching on, with, yeah, the Majors Endurance Championship, 8 hours of Spa, driving the Corvette GT3 with Ruby Nekomata in the Samantha Tan Racing Esports entry. Yes, I'm entering my Sven arc. We will see how that goes. I'm going to do a bit of practice tonight, I think, before I sleep, so... Big race. I'm looking forward to that one. Indy 500 on Sunday. Hopefully I last more than one corner. Thanks for watching and catch you later.